This video is sponsored by Serious Readers, the lighting company. I've been using lamps from the Serious Lights range for around 18 months now and use them for all of my painting and hobby projects. When building and painting my models, I need good quality light to help me achieve the best painting results and help protect my eyes from strain and damage. With these lights, even the smallest of details can be seen crisp and clear, such as the detail on Bright Star, my Eldar Craftworld's Autarch. Serious Lights uses daylight wavelength technology, which replicates the natural daylight spectrum as closely as possible. These lights will project a balanced, natural light beam with the added benefits of low heat, low energy, and a full 5-year warranty including bulb life guarantee. Serious Lights are a solid build featuring adjustable head, neck, beam and dimmer. Serious Readers is a British company and the Serious Lights range is hand built to order here in the UK. Link in the video description below and in the comments section, and when you use promo code SR426 you'll receive £100 off your HD light plus free shipping. Happy painting and enjoy the video. Strikey Scorpion 82 is sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, now updated to include all 40k factions, including Imperial Knights, Chaos Knights and the Leagues of Votan. Warhammer Combat Cards is bigger and better than ever before. Inspired by the original Citadel Combat Cards, masterminded by the veteran Games Workshop designer Jervis Johnson, Warhammer Combat Cards is a digital card game featuring your favourite miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your very own collection of combat cards and assemble a deck that brings the full might of your chosen warlord to bear. Clash with rivals, join events and battle your friends across the galaxy in fearsome tactical turn-based combat. Warhammer Combat Cards is free to download and play on Apple and Android smartphones. Use the link in the video description below and begin your path to epic glory and victory. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to this 1750 points game of Warhammer 40,000 10th edition. So we've reached a big milestone here with the Imperial Fists. So it's pure Imperial Fists now. They say goodbye to the Red Scorpion's allies, and now we can run a good enough sized army here for the Fists. So it's a pure Primaris force. As Space Marines are taking another points reduction, and so there's still a gap between for getting up to 2k, so I've got a couple of units to paint up just to make up the numbers here, but we've reached 1750 points ready to fight. So exciting times for the Imperial Fists, and also with the arrival of the new Necron Codex as well. So we're going to run the Necrons using the new Codex, one of the new detachments for them also in this game. I'll run through the list. A big thank you to everyone that supports us on Patreon. So gold level Patreons will call out their names at some critical point during the game and use their gold level Patronic dice for a crucial dice roll. And then silver level Patreons will call out their names at the end of the game, and you check out the end credits for all the Patreon supporters, including those supporting at bronze. And the proceeds on Patreon support my local War Games Club, SSWG. It funds bringing more armies and units onto the channel as well. So the new models from Siege, fantastic job that they've done. I'll show you a couple of the new bits that have come through. So we have the Brutalis Dreadnought. I'm yet to put the transfers on. I've done the basing. The basing's freshly done. But this level that you're seeing here is bronze level from Siege, which they're a premium painting service, so bronze level's amazingly good. So Brutalis is in. The huge fists, I think it's very appropriate for Imperial Fist Force. There is the bunker across here, which they're all of cool with this thing. See how well that gets on the battlefield. There's one of the quad turrets as well, modelled with the auto cannons. So not all the Space Marines are yellow in this army. There's a Tech Marine arming that one. Siege have expanded. They've done another squad of 5 here. I'm trying to tell which one's which. These are the new ones here, but they've done another 5 of the heavy intercessors. So one of the trademark type units here for this Imperial Fist Force, really emphasising the Gravis stuff here. So really good job. And then we say hello to some new characters. A whole batch of new characters have arrived on the channel. Captain Parmenion here. Captain in Gravis armour. Looking epic. There's some good rules for him. I've got some names across here as well. So it's Greek history, Alexander the Great's army as well. So all the characters have now been named. So it's Captain Parmenion. He was one of the commanders in Alexander the Great's army. And then we have a lieutenant across here. Very appropriate, I think, for the fists. Look at that fist. They do look good in yellow. So that's him. And he's been named as Lieutenant Cletus. You can look these up on Google to see what roles they played in the Macedonian army, but that's Lieutenant Cletus just there. Then we have Chaplain Leonatus just here, all looking to make a name for themselves on the channel. But as we know, characters can be hacked down quick enough, and they're up against a tough foe. The Chaplain, who's been fighting away for a good while on the channel already, has been named. So this is Chaplain Philotas now, and I think if you look him up, he was the leader of the companion cavalry for Alexander the Great, so very appropriate that he will lead the bikers, the cavalry detachment here for this Imperial Fist army. And I've also named the 2 Dreadnoughts, 2 brothers in arms here. So it's Hector here for the Brutalis Dreadnought, and Achilles for this Dreadnought across here, the regular Redemptor Dreadnought. So names have been given here as this Imperial Fist army nears completion. So these are all new models here from Siege Studios. The characters have been done at silver level, just that little bit of extra detail being added with them, but superb job. You can check out Siege Studios for your own painting commission work. You can go on their website, link for that in the video description below, and they will give you a quote for whatever you need painted up. There's little things you can do. They're very flexible, so you can build the models yourself. You need to build them up to a good standard though to meet their requirements, but you can build the models. You can, like myself, you can get your own basing done. So I just said paint the models and I'll do the basing myself just to match in what I have. I'll do the transfers myself as well because I've got the transfer sheet from Forge World for the Imperial Fists. So they're flexible enough for you, so you can get in touch with Siege for your own painting commission work. So for the Imperial Fists, I'm going to run these with the thematic Anvil Siege Force for them. So all the units gain the heavy keyword for their shooting, so you remain stationary, get +1 to the hit rolls. Units that already have the heavy keyword with their shooting, such as the heavy intercessors, will then get +1 to the wound rolls if they remain stationary. So some buffs there for the heavy weapons in this force. So then in no particular order, we've got the lieutenant across here. The captain in a Gravis armour with the relic chainsword and the fist for him. So we have the regular chaplain, Chaplain Leonatus on foot. Squad of 10 heavy intercessors. Within that squad is 2 of the heavy bolter options being taken. Got a chaplain on a bike. Chaplain Philotas. Outriders have been joined by a multi-melter ATV, so they can all work together as a unit. We have Eradicators, a squad of 6. There's 2, say the 2 bold-headed guys have the multi-melters, and the rest have melter rifles. There's more Marines on the way, but I've gone for 2 squads of 5, just so that the Lieutenant and Chaplain have units to join. Then we have the 2 Dreadnoughts, Achilles and Hector here. So it's a Brutalis Dreadnought with the twin multi-melter and the fists. And then we have a Redemptor Dreadnought taking the Macro Plasma Incinerator for him. We have a quad turret. It's modelled with the autocannons. We're going to run the las cannon option with him. And then finally, it is the bunker across here. We'll see how well that Bastion gets on in this game. Oh, and finally, there's an extra ATV, so a spare lone ATV available for the Fists here in this game. That's 1,750 points. There's I think it's one model and an extra unit on the way, and that'll bring me up to 2k for the Fists. Alright, so for the Fists here, Phoenix Swords and Autarchs have been allocated, gone for new tags here, not the round circles, which were a bit distracting on the board. So Autarchs then is individual models. I've clustered them together mostly here for this game. So we have 5 Autarchs here, so they're all individual models. So Sam Hermes, Midnight Miniatures, Dan C, Casper Kempf and Dylan Moore. So brothers in arms filling out the ranks here of this important Eradicator unit. And then I've put Valhalla Field Marshal Robert onto the Sergeant here for the Outriders, so he'll be with the Cavalry. And then Phoenix Swords is whole units and characters. So Raycross onto the Chaplain, and then onto the new characters here. Mephisto onto the Lieutenant, then Gutby onto Captain Parmenion, Andrew Swan onto Chaplain Leonatus for this game. The 2 Dreadnoughts, Michael Fryer, diehard Space Marine player, Paint Lickers, Paint Pot, Leagues of Votan, but he'll be happy enough on that Dreadnought, I'm sure. Then I've put Longbow BB onto the bunker, so it's the BB bunker across here. And you can check him out, his website is in the video description for your supplies for Airsoft from him. And then BPP Wargaming onto the quad turret here for this battle. That's the list here for the Fists. They're up against the Necrons, which is a classic on the battle. These two factions have been fighting away for a long time. But I don't think they've clashed for a good long while. So it's good to see this combination once again. We'll take a look at the Necrons, see what they have in their list. Right, so 1,750 points of Necrons. Pretty much dropped the, well, I was going to say dropped the Triarch Praetorians. This list has changed up a fair bit. Just a bit of a fun list here. As you can see, haven't run 12 Wraiths for years. So I was thinking I'd run 2 squads of 3. I was like, no. 2 squads of 6 here for this game, just to see how well they get on. It also seems Mike's happy. He likes the Wraith, so it suits him well. Mike will run the Necrons here. He sold his Necron army, but he still has a mechanical heart for them. So he's happy enough to run them. So Michael will happily take command, experienced Necron players. It fits in really well. So the theme that we have gone for with these, it seems with the new codex for the Necrons, is it's themed detachments, and you're rewarded if you take certain types of units. So it's the Canoptek Court that I've gone for this one. So obviously your Canoptek type units, the more of those you have, then the more of the bonus you can take. So the Power Matrix is the detachment rule. So certain areas of the battlefield are considered to be within your army's power matrix. It's like zones across the table. So your deployment zone throughout the game is always in your army's power matrix. So that's like fixed for the battle. And then at the start of any phase, if you control at least half of the objective markers in no man's land, so that's your encouragement to get out there and take objectives, which you're going to be doing anyway. If you control more than half the objectives in no man's land, then no man's land, that whole area, becomes part of your power matrix. And then on top of that, at the start of any phase, so Mike's going to have to keep an eye on the control of the board throughout the entire game, every phase, melee phase, shooting phase, and so on. At the start of any phase, if you control at least half of the objective markers in your opponent's deployment zone, until the end of that phase, your opponent's deployment zone is within your power matrix. So that's how you establish the power matrix. It's always your deployment zone, and it can be your opponent's deployment zone. It can be no man's land, depending on your objective control. If that's the case, this is the rule. Each time a model in a Canoptek or Canoptek unit, each time a Cryptek or Canoptek unit from your army makes an attack, you reroll hit rolls of 1. That's just standard. If you find yourself in the matrix, if such unit is wholly within your army's power matrix, you can reroll hit rolls instead. That's pretty good. Canoptek units is the Wraiths. So if they're fighting, they're going to get reroll 1s as standard. But if they find themselves operating within the matrix, they'll be rerolling their hit rolls. Fantastic. Also the Canoptek Doomstalkers all of a sudden are on reroll 1s. And potentially, if they're within their matrix, like if they're in the deployment zone, they're rerolling their hit rolls. So it's a pretty good buff. So it seems to be the theme is that you do make your army thematic, just to tap in, to get as many units to tap into the buffs given to that detachment. So we've leaned heavily in this game towards the Canoptek type units. and the Cryptek model as well, which he's around somewhere. Oh, now there's an interesting combination going on here as well. But run through the list. That's the main rules though for this detachment. So for this Necron force, we'll just run through the list here. So I have kept the Overlord. It's Ramses here. He'll be the warlord for this army. The rules for Necron warriors, they've taken some hits here. You're going to see it in the game. They just don't reanimate as fast and as effectively as they used to. Another thing that's taken a hit is the Resurrection Orb. So that's been dropped. Actually going to run the model WYSIWYG, as they say. So what you see is what you get. So he is going to run the Tachyon Arrow. So you're going to get that one shot opportunity with that weapon. And then also the glaive across there being taken for him. Skorpek Lord is in the list as well, being taken. The Skorpek Destroyers, I think they've gone up in points. We're playing the new adjusted points levels as well. From the Necron Codex, the Skorpek Destroyers are more expensive, but there's a couple of improvements with them, a bit quicker than they used to be, amongst some other buffs going on for them. Technomancer being taken. You can't go, for what we see, you can't go with Lichguard anymore. You can go with Necron Warriors and Immortals, but you can also join Wraiths. So Mike has moved him with the Wraiths, and with his speed now 10 inches, he should be able to keep up with them. No problem. Necron Warriors, for this game, dropped the second squad and just gone for one squad of 20. Gorz Flayers, Gorz Reapers being taken. One of the other rules has come up. Gorz Reapers have now dropped to strength 4. They were strength 5. Then we have 2 Canoptek Doomstalkers across there. These should be better now on the battlefield. 2 squads of 6 Wraiths being taken, Canoptek Wraiths. The Hexmark Destroyer is in, but he's taken a bit of a hit. It's once per turn. In the enemy shooting phase, he gets to shoot back. So you can still do his protective duty, but it's limited just to one time. The Locust Heavy Destroyers are in a little bit quicker. They're an 8-inch move now. Same kind of profile, I think, for the shooting with them, but a squad of 3 of those being taken. Tomb Blades, they've taken there have been some pretty big changes with those. So if you take Shield Veins to 3-up save, you drop to an 8-inch move. So we've not bothered with the Shield Veins. We've instead gone for the Stealth ability. For Shadow Loom, it gets you Stealth now. It used to be a 5+ invulnerable save, but that's gone. But if you take that, you can get Stealth. The Particle Beamer is also 3s to hit, not 2s. Strength 5, not Strength 6. There are some hits coming through. The built-in ability now, for Invasion Engrams, is not the -1 to hit, or I've got that for Stealth, but instead, each time you shoot, you can make a 6-inch move, so they can shoot and then tuck away, so kind of an ambush type unit. So that's the rules for them. So there's a bit of a change going on with the Tomb Blades. Thankfully, the Particle Beamers, which is what they're equipped with, still devastating wounds. So there's a couple of points spare for Mike to pick an enhancement. So which one did you choose?
I took Dimensional Sanctum.
Dimensional Sanctum. One of the new enhancements here for the Canoptek Court. So it's Cryptek model only. Models in the Bearers unit have the Infiltrator's abilities. So now we've got an infiltrating unit of Wraiths. So some good tactical flexibility available for the Necrons. Phoenix Lords and Autarchs have been allocated. So Mike has put a couple of Autarchs here. Ben Harris and Ite Miara have gone on to the Locust Heavy Destroyers. And then the Phoenix Lords. Chris Comiskey onto the Gunslinger. JP onto the infiltrating unit of Wraiths and Technomancer. Amy Almo onto the other unit of Wraiths. Lucas Brown and Ben Shaw onto the Canoptek Doomstalkers for this battle. Nate Miller to go with the Skorpek Lord, who will lead the Skorpek Destroyers. And then Vagabond, who is a Necron player, onto the Tomb Blades for this battle. That's the list here for the Necrons. We'll see how well they get on. But one of the complaints about the Necrons was I was struggling to have like counterpunch, aggressive melee type units. I've dropped some more gunline shooty type stuff, and we've certainly got ourselves some close combat, fast moving stuff on the board with the return of the Wraiths. Units that tormented James for years on the channel, but they are back, and there's 12 of them. That's the list here for the Necrons. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Right, so we have a scenario for this battle. It's called Vital Ground for this game. We're playing Hammer and Anvil for the deployment zone, so fighting from end to end in this battle, and Vox Static is the mission rule. So for Vital Ground, The central objective marker, or the marker that's closest to the centre of the board, is removed from play, so that's gone. Objectives are of high value in this game. There's 4 of them now on the board, with the 5th one being removed. There's a home objective each. Mike's deployment zone here marked by the green dice for the Necrons, and his home objective is just there. Then for the Imperial Fists, theirs is much more exposed. It's just on top of this building, both happy enough for it to go just up on top there. And then there's 2 no man's land objectives, one on each flank. There's one just here next to these pipes, and there's one next to the pipes across the other side. So there's a left and right hand flank objective. So a bit of a dead zone in the middle. Home objectives, really important. And then 2 flanks here. So you can expect both armies to go for flank attacks to try and claim those. And maybe even a drive through the middle to go after the opponent's objective as well. The mission roll is Vox static, so your command reroll stratagem costs 2 CP instead of 1, so it's very costly. The command reroll is a battle tactic stratagem, we're saying, so there's some characters like my captain, Mike's overlord, that can grant the 0 CP ability, so that may well prove useful for the vital command reroll, such as your tachyon arrow.
Yep.
Okay, right.
Yep.
So we'll keep that in mind.
We know how well I can
So, because it's annoying when that weapon doesn't hit, so there's a chance potentially to reroll it for free. So then for Vital Ground, at the end of each command phase, this is turn 2 onwards, the player whose turn it is scores victory points as follows. If you control the objective marker in your own deployment zone, it is worth 2 victory points. For each objective marker in no man's land, they're worth 5 points a time every turn, so massive incentive to go after these. And if you can take the opponent's objective, it's worth 6 victory points each time as well. But there's massive value for these 2 flank no man's land objectives. And then in the 5th battle round, it's the usual rules. So the player whose turn it is scores points as usual, and the player who goes last, their final turn, they pick up their points at the end of their turn instead of the command phase. Both of us are going for the random draw on secondaries. We're pulling out up to 2 of those each turn to try and pick up extra points for secondaries in this battle. I mentioned terrain. So this structure across here with the poster on top, that large structure across there, the warp portal, that structure across there with the poster on top, that's all obscuring terrain, like the rules for ruins, so units can be obscured and hidden behind that. Then we're playing sealed buildings on the other structures around here, and there's some tank traps and obstacles scattered across the table as well, but quite straightforward for terrain in this game. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just mentioned the Batamat and terrain. So Batamat is from gamemat.eu. This one's 6x4 in size. Mark the boundary there with some pipes here for this game. You can get this Batamat in the 60x44 inches for your regular games of 10th edition 40k. Also running some terrain here. So it's the industrial terrain set, which I have changed the colour scheme around to kind of a desert kind of theme. There is a full tutorial for that on the channel using the dirty down rust technique on that and some chipping effects as well. So it's a large set. You get these, you get 4 of those, 4 of those. That large structure across there is all part of that industrial terrain set. So it fills out the table quite nicely. And then there's also a lone individual piece of terrain. It's the warp portal from gamemat.eu as well. So you can check them out for pre-painted terrain sets and Batamats in all shapes and sizes. There is a link for them in the video description below, along with an 11% discount code. There is also a 20% discount code which is still running. That's in the video description below, so 20% off across the store for your suppliers of Batamats and terrain from gamemat.eu. Just on deployment here for the Imperial Fists and for the Necrons, I'll just call it now. There's a couple of enhancements for the Fists which I didn't call out during the roll call here for the armies. So, Indomitable Fury has gone on to Captain Parmenion. So that is the first time he's destroyed, roll d6 at the end of the phase. On 2+, he gets back up with all of his wounds remaining. It's insane, but very fitting here for this rock-solid captain, well, hopefully, for the Imperial Fists. And then I've also taken Stoic Defender. It's on the Lieutenant here for this battle. Whilst the bearer is leading a unit, models in that unit have the feel no pain of 6+ ability whilst they range an objective marker you control, and whilst that unit is battle shocked, halve the objective control instead of changing it to 0. So a bit of extra help there on objectives for the Lieutenant and his squad. So that's the enhancements taken for the Fists, just to bring up their points. We'll press on with deployment here for both sides. Alright, so deployment's done for both sides. Both sides are massing their forces on the board. The last unit that Mike placed was the infiltrating Wraiths across here. with the Technomancer, so they're immediately on the objective. So I think really your matrix is now instantly no man's land. Interesting stuff. Locust Heavy Destroyers, making use of this obscuring terrain along with the Tomb Blades. Canoptek Doomstalkers, one in the middle, in range of the home objective. The one's over on the extreme left-hand side. Necron Warriors sheltering behind this large terrain piece here for obscuring terrain have been joined by the Overlord, and on Sentinel duty there is the Hexmark Destroyer with them. Then over on this flank is quite weighty with nasty stuff, so the Scorpek Lord and Scorpek Destroyers right up to the edge of their deployment zone, getting ready to move out, sweep across in this direction. You can see the Imperial Fists have mounted a counter, I was going to say counter protest, but a counter attack here. There's the other Canoptek Doomstalker, and the Wraiths just tucked in across here, getting ready to move out. So good spread of play here for the Necrons, getting ready to move out into these flank objectives. For the Imperial Fists, so Bikers over on this flank, the Cavalry over here, joined the ATV with this squad, joined by the Chaplain, the extra ATV with them. Then a follow-up unit here, the Lieutenant's 5-man squad. Captain Parmenion has joined the Eradicators, that squad of 6, getting ready to push through in the middle. On their left is Achilles, the Dreadnought. The bunker's been deployed just here, looking very thematic here, very defensive kind of block here at the back. And then the Heavy Intercessors have taken up position up here, a nice commanding view across the battlefield. It just looks very cool. And then parked in between here with a view dead ahead is the quad turret. Brutalis Dreadnought, Hector on the left-hand side, and then Chaplain Leonatus leading this 5-man squad on the left. So units spread for both sides across the board. Some being held back, others deploying aggressively right up to the edge of their deployment zone. There's Space Marines here, but they've got some units that are quite happy to fight in close combat. But so too this Necron force, dropping down on some gunline type units, and instead filling the ranks with fast-moving, vicious melee-type units. The Imperial Fists, I know for a fact this is not going to be a whitewash here. The Imperial Fists are going to have to work hard. So too the Necrons. The Imperial Fists have proved tough enough. A lot of Gravis, a lot of Dreadnought-type units to try and get through. So I think Mike's tough on firepower as well. The 2 Doomstalkers are much better. And then you've got these dreaded things across here.
I've hit them this time.
Mike's hit them, yes. Lest anyone go after him in the comment section. It's wipeouts the Fists need. I wonder if we have the ability to do that. We need to triangulate firepower and try and destroy entire Necron units to stop the reanimations. We'll see if we can do that throughout the game. Yeah, do you want to go first or second? What do you reckon?
I want to go first, but I also don't mind going second.
Oh, okay then. Same with me. You are going first. Oh boy. Right, so we're going to the first turn of the game. Necrons will make the first move here in this fight. Turn 1 coming up to the Necrons. It is, after all, it's their new codex, so good for them. Necron turn 1 coming up next. Necrons are making a hasty move here. They're not going to waste any time. They're going straight for the Imperial Fists. So we've seen a scout move made of 9 across to here, and then a 12-inch move made onto the objective, and then the infiltrating units of these. I think they are a 10-inch move, not a 12. We'll double check here. They're still going to make great progress up the ball. I think they've improved their move from 9 inches to 10 inches. They have gained an inch. Mike, I think's confirming that with the rules. Yeah, they're going to go back 2 inches here, but still they're poised for a charge. I think it'd be a 6-inch charge required. So the new rules to the bunker, you get to overwatch once per turn for 0 CP, so I'm going to overwatch these. So the BB bunker kicks off here with firepower for the fists. We'll go with the heavy bolters first of all, needing 6s. And we get 1, which is sustained 1, so 2 hits come through. Toughness on the Tomb Blade, I think, is 5. I'll roll here and see what we get.
5, yeah.
Yeah, 1 comes through, make -1. Little bit of cover, back to 4s. And no damage 2. I think they're a 2-wound model.
They are, yep.
The one at the back?
Yep.
Alright, so picked off 1. And then now the rocket launcher on top. We'll go for the solid. If we can get a 6, it'll be great. We do. And then we'll try and wound. I think it's going to be a 2. We do. And, there's no Von save on these anymore, which is interesting. So we might just cut through. I think you might get a save of 6+ for cover if you're starting on a 4+ or 3.
4,
yeah, so I think it's AP -3 for this thing. No, it's not super cracked missile, it's AP -2, so 5+ to block.
Yeah.
Move the Tomb Blades.
Nope.
No. And that will be an auto kill, I think, because it's D6 +1 damage.
Yeah.
This one?
No, the one further back.
This one?
Yep.
I'll swap him around because that's the one with the marker on it for the Phoenix Lord. So that's Vagabond Squad taking some hits coming through.
At the end of my movement phase, I will use my strategy from my Technomancer.
Okay.
To D3 lost wounds. Oh no, it's for a vehicle, isn't it?
Yes, it's restoring wounds onto a model like an Overlord or a Canoptek Doomstalker.
Friendly Necron model then, 6 inches.
Yeah, I don't think it's a reanimation. It's more like a repair. We'll check anyway. We'll let Mike press on with his moves here. But there's been initial frost out on this right-hand side. Imperial Fist bunker, just with those auto defences opening up with volley here. So Mike's just finishing off his moves here. It's not been a headlong assault across the board. It's mostly a drive out across in this direction. Locust Heavy Destroyers now, they are exposed up here, but Mike wants to present firepower of these immediately against the Imperial Fist, just to go for the armoured target whilst he can. Necron Warriors are pushed forwards, then the Hexmark Destroyer along with them, and then just flapping out on the wing here with this model, but his incoherency is fine, but Mike just wants him to see if his tachyon arrow to provide further firepower support. Remaining stationary across here, and then across the other side, Scorpec Destroyer's holding ground for now. Mike's just
about an inch.
Yeah, not too much movement from those. Mike knows if he moves out into the open, Imperial Fists have a number of units that can gang up at them quite quickly. So holding on this flank, he's going to probe across here. Is the main drive, and to unleash some initial firepower against the Fists, which can be potent enough. There's a tachyon arrow in support now. These are absolutely deadly. And then we've got what should be improved versions of the Canoptek Doomstalkers. So movement phase is finished. We're going to shooting phase next with this opening salvo from the Necrons. So all the best. Here it comes.
I want to start with the Tomb Blades.
Tomb Blades.
Yes.
Down here, right, okay, yep.
And they're going to the Brutalis.
Okay, yeah, going to fish for devastating wounds.
So 4 left. D6.
Yeah, 46 shots. So Patreons are on standby. Mike leans across to take advantage of them. Maxfield Knuckles.
Yeah. So I'll roll up into the middle here. D6 shots each.
Yeah, it's not
11,
bad.
13, 16.
16, okay.
So 4.
So their BS has dropped now to 3s, which is realistic. They should perhaps it was a typo from Games Workshop on that one.
12, 14, 16. Do you want to tell everyone why it doesn't really matter now?
What do you mean?
What am I on? An objective marker.
Oh,
Is that at least half?
Yeah.
Nomads on?
Yeah, but they're not Canoptek.
They're not going to.
Yeah, so that's why you sort of have to theme your army to go heavy on a certain type of unit. So, yeah, Mike has claimed half the objectives, at least half it says in the rules. So the entire no man's land is now within Mike's matrix. So all the Canoptek type units, which is these, and Cryptek type units all get reroll hit rolls.
But here's where the problem is.
No. You are on reroll. No, it's not. It's still restrictive only to
Cryptek, Canoptek,
yeah. So I was going to say they're going to get reroll ones, but don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading here now.
Okay. So normal ballistic skill with these.
Yeah. Oh.
In threes.
Well.
Ain't bad. There's a 2 in there. That's about it. Yeah, the rest have hit. Nice. So you're looking at 6s for wins.
I'm just looking 6s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strength 5, toughness
10 odd, I think. Yeah. There's one. All right, a wound cord. So yeah, we drop down to 11 wounds left. Yeah, we're toughness 10, 11 wounds left. Yeah, just to point out, these have dropped down to strength 5. They were strength 6 originally with the particle beamers. So we're just putting 11 on the Brutalis, immediately attracting attention.
2, 4, 6. So the Wraiths will go into the Brutalis as well. They have the portable caster. That myself was for them.
Oh,
for the rerolls.
Right. Wow, this is amazing then. Really, really good. Because you're shooting and close combat. So Wraiths are super under this detachment. All right, so 3 shots each. There's 6 of them. Oh, man. This is going to be good. This is particle casters here. They're 3 shots a time.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, yeah, okay.
Now they've dropped the ballistic skill on these to 4.
4s, but it's going to be re-rollable because your matrix
yeah.
here is in play. So Mike won't panic too much and re-roll all of these.
Now is it whole facing to you or whole facing to me?
Whole facing, no, that's fine. Whatever it was, that's fine. I saw it, could see it was whole facing, that's fine. Excellent. Well, that's a really good dice roll in the end. And then Mike can fish for 6s once more.
Yeah.
He'll stick with these green dice. He won't turn to the Xenos dice.
No, I like my green.
And there's 2 more 6s.
2 more 6s, yeah.
I'll drop it down to 9. Devastating wounds is a great way of dealing with very tough targets. So, nice. Okay, and I'm powerless to do anything about it, really. So, well done. Dropping down to 9. Brutalis.
Yeah.
Being picked on it.
So before I decide what I want to shoot. Oh, yeah.
Staff of Light. I don't think you'll shoot at the Marines. You want to keep the range for the charge.
No, I need to keep the... It's going to be 4s re-rolling and then 6s.
Yep, a little ping into the Dreadnought here.
So...
There you go. Okay, 1.
There you go. And then a 6. No.
Done. All right. Okay, so it's firepower from here complete.
So I'll do the Canoptek Doomstalker first.
Okay, here it comes.
Now it's going to go into this Dreadnought.
Okay, now he's -1 damage. He's not.
I know.
He knows, all right. He knows.
Now the reason for it is this one's in line of sight of it as well.
Yeah, there's a triangular matrix set up here. Oh boy, Imperial Fists.
And this. Well, because
We'll let Mike think about this one. Tough choices. It's tough choices here. By the way, backed off with the new rules for these. They can make a 6-inch move. Very, very useful indeed. Very useful. Okay, yeah, there's pressure on Mike because he knows that this could be the one chance they get to make an impact. Their damage is potent if the hits and wounds come through.
Yes.
Okay. Mike's got a CP available for a stratagem.
I do, but it's going to hurt me because. Right, I want to spend a CP.
He's going to do it. It's one of the new stratagems.
No, I can't. It's a Cryptek.
No, he's not. Okay.
Need to read the fine print here, people. It's all. Yeah.
Right.
3 heavy destroyers. Brutalis.
All right, into Hector.
Yeah.
Okay, chance to bring him down. 2 successes will destroy the Dreadnought.
Yeah. So Threes.
Patron.
Yeah. Who really wants him dead?
Necron players, there's a few. There's Vagabond's a Necron
That's
player.
what I was looking for. Yeah.
Okay, you could. He'll seek revenge because that was his squad that I shot up on Overwatch.
Yeah.
So, quite appropriate. 3 shots, needing threes.
Threes.
All have hit.
All of it.
Oh boy.
We were looking for 6s, but anyway.
For lethal, yeah.
Yeah.
3s to wound, I would presume.
Yeah, strength 14.
Oh boy. 3s to wound, here it comes. This is the big roll. Oh, 2. Well, what can you say?
Well, I would normally say a CP reroll, but it's 2 CP.
Oh, because of the Vox static. Oh, yes, it is. All right, so those 2 come through, and we're looking at AP -4.
-4.
6 is to block. I think I'll get a 6.
Oh.
It's not the dice, it's the player, it's the player, it's the player. Okay, right, 1 comes through. Straight 6 damage.
Straight 6.
-1, so 5 wounds coming. Sorry, no, it doesn't. He doesn't get it, does he? All right, we've saved Hector. We've kept him alive for a bit longer. There's other targets or other units that might be able to shoot at him, such as a tachyon arrow might be able to get him. We'll add the wounds on here. So I took 5, so drop down to 4 wounds left. Brutalis.
Took 6.
Took 6. Sorry. I'm dropping down to 3. Ouch. Oh, they're deadly. Wicked things, these. I've got another 3 of them to paint up. I'll think about whether to add another unit of them in. 2 packs of 3 on the board, hunting stuff down. They'll be taking out targets. I think they've taken a points drop as well. It was on the sheet that I wrote down. I think they're 135 for a squad of 3.
Maybe 135. Drop 15 points.
Yeah. And we're waiting for the day when Games Workshop. I'm surprised they haven't done it for the new Codex, but they resculpt on the regular destroyers, but it's bound to be incoming at some point. But anyway, Locust heavy destroyers causing heavy damage. So what's this now?
Michael German for this.
Firepower from this thing. Okay, the Canoptek Doomstalker and its target. Should have played Armour of Contempt on him, but reluctant to spend CP. There are some of the new stratagems for the fists I want to use, but
no, you can get line of sight
on him. Okay, we get a bit of cover.
So this is D6.
D6 plus 1. Yeah. It's damage 3 as well. Mike just needs 1 success.
Yeah. So D6 plus 1. 2. Oh, he's 2.
And he can't come on reroll it again because it's going to cost 2 CP.
Yeah, not.
Okay.
So this is normally hitting on 4s, but because it stood still, hitting on 3s. Reroll because it's Canoptek.
Oh, seeing the benefit already? Yep. 2 misses now becomes 2 hits.
Strength 14.
3 to wound. Oh, 2 2s. Go outside, take a walk. Okay, right. What can you do? I never said a word. I just didn't say anything to influence the dice anyway. But 2 2s coming through, just as that wound was required. Hector's still alive here.
He can't see past that.
The Dreadnoughts cry out to each other. Hector! Achilles! Under fire here. Space Marine player Michael Fryer in command of him. Paintlickers Paint Pot, the 2 Battle Brothers.
Put a tag on arrow, didn't
Oh. So there's many a Necron Overlord has said that as a threat.
Yeah.
He's rolling straight away. It's whole facing Mike we play, and it's a 4.
And this is strength.
Didn't use a Patreon for this one.
16.
Amazing. This could justify the choice. He's going raw here without any patronic help. No! 2. And he can't come on reroll again because of Vox static.
Oh.
Stop. Hang on. 0 CP ability.
0 CP.
Okay, you get to reroll. He's not going for help. No, he can't. He's no confidence to do it by himself. He needs help. Jordan Russell returns to the Eldar. Careful, Eldar are fickle. Oh, yes. 6 plum wound coming through. I think I'm gone. I think I'm gone.
-5.
Oh man, -5. Cover, I don't know. Might be a little bit. I don't think there's cover. I'll roll a dice to see if we get a 6. There you go. So whether there's cover or not doesn't make any difference. That's gone straight through. Tachyon arrow to take down Hector. What a shot from the Necron Overlord. And now the damage. Just don't roll a 1.
I wouldn't matter to roll the 1. It's D6 plus 2.
Is it? Oh, right,
Yeah.
great. So, oh, man. Detonation then. Hector's gone. And he doesn't blow up. But target destroyed. The Brutalis has been removed from play. We can celebrate the arrival of such models and brilliant paint job, blah, 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 and then it gets killed. So that's just welcome to the world of Warhammer 40,000. Hector's gone. Dreadnought destroyed on turn 1 here by the Necrons. So with this list, they've got plenty of fast-moving fighting stuff, but they can offer decent firepower support on the board. There's no doubt about that. It's where other armies have struggled to kill these Dreadnoughts. Necrons have brought one down quite effectively. So if you like the look of the Imperial Fists, we have played a game. It's the bonus battle report. Each month we're doing an extra battle report for everybody on YouTube channel membership for Aspect Warrior level and above. It's the game that we've played, if it's not live already, is Imperial Fists, 1750 points. If you really like those, then it's a bonus battle report with them. Up against High Fleet Leviathan Tyrians, which I've got up to 1750 points. So a cracking game of 40k, that one. It was a very, very good game indeed. I can't say too much, but it did go through to the very last turn dice rolling of the entire game. It went right up to turn 5. It was an epic clash, perhaps game of the year we're saying, but that's available over on channel membership, so you can check that one out if you like the Fists. That's a classic matchup again against High Fleet Leviathan with the Butcher fighting away against Captain Parmenion. But anyway, here Fists have taken a brutal hit here. Brutalis brought down.
So I'm going to ignore this Dreadnought. And I'm going to go for the bikes.
Bikes, okay.
It's 3s re-rolling, 1 on 2s.
Blast to be an extra shot as well.
Extra shot, -3, flat 3.
Yeah, okay.
So depending on where you allocate the wounds, I could potentially get 1 or 2.
Do all right, yeah. I'll go Armor of Contempt. Yep. I don't want to take more casualties here, so Mike's burning all the patrons here. He's getting in quick before it comes to my turn. Nate Miller here with number of shots.
D6 plus 1.
Nate says average 3. Plus 1 plus another 1.
So that's 5. Yeah.
5, yeah.
Okay.
So I think we've got models that can gain a bit of cover from the container, and then the Armor of Contempt, knocking the AP down again.
Yeah, so it'll be AP 2, so we'll bring you to 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4s back to 3s because it stood still.
Reroll, because the Matrix again. See the difference here.
Yeah.
Helps. Is it lethal? No.
No. It's all chat should blast. And then 2s.
Nice. 3 come through. So what's your starting AP minus?
-3.
-3. So I think I'm at -1 overall.
Armor. Oh, yeah.
So I'll just go 4 ups. I'll put them onto the the ATV. I'll do 1 at a time on the ATV. So it's gone through. It's gone through. And it's gone through. Oh. Blast. ATV gone, Mike, I'm afraid to say. That one there, yeah, he goes. Can't come on reroll. And I'll take 3 wounds on... No, it's an 8 wound model.
Yeah.
ATV destroyed. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's an awful shame. All right, so ATV destroyed. Good shooting here from the Necrons. Anything else?
No, just charging.
Okay, we'll go on to charges next. On Overwatch, so Mike's free to charge. A 6 will probably do it.
Yeah. Oh, talk about nerves because of no reroll.
8, in they go. We've got our initial turn 1 charge here, and this nasty Wraith unit is going to plough into these Marines. Chaplain Leonatus always seems to, well, from the last game, seems to find himself in trouble quite quickly. Sure. Mike's now doing a piling move. He's made his charge move. He's balancing on top of the barricade. That's fine. We don't really worry about that. That's fine. So they're all in, is the main thing. We've got ourselves a very thematic fight across here. Look at Wraiths. They're back on the channel, back in the Necron army, and look at them immediately setting upon these Space Marines here. Oh, so, right, now, with the rules, just saying, you're outside of your thingy zone now.
Yeah, because you have to be wholly within anyway.
So, yeah.
So.
We are getting reroll ones.
Reroll ones, yeah.
Okay. I think this detachment's very, very potent. Just the basic rolls. If you're going to go for lots of Canoptek units, you can just make them really, really good. We've seen already what a massive difference it's made to those. The Canoptek Doomstalker's a very viable unit that now can kick out nice and reliable firepower, hitting well, perhaps the best they've ever been able to shoot, thanks to now the detachment. And then survivable, tough, 4+ invulnerable save, repairable. OC control's pretty good on those as well, so lots of things in their favour. The only downside to them is a little piddly gun that never does anything. Okay. So Mike's going to go for his attacks here with the Wraiths, which have proved to be impressive enough so far.
Canoptek, Cryptek or Canoptek unit from your army, it's wholly within parametrics, so it's just something to think about. So
yeah. So there's a stratagem that lets you, if you're operating within your matrix, which Mike's not, but if he was, for 2 CP, you can make their weapons devastating wounds, which is insanely good. It's another potent stratagem. But it's got to be on a Canoptek or Cryptek unit. So again, massive reason for taking those themed type units into detachment. So we're looking at 4s for hits, I think.
Yeah, 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
Just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Right, yep, so 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh, dead.
Pick a friend, yeah. They're there for your use. So any kind of Xenos-y helpers.
I've seen an orc.
Orcs, yeah, artists formerly known as V. Just Thousand Sons, but also orcs. So orcs for a bit of punch in close combat.
Bit of punch, yeah. Right, so 4s.
Okay, looking good enough. Couple of 1s.
2 1s. No, it didn't convert, so.
Okay.
Using 2s, come out.
Okay, 3's to wound.
I expected better, but anyway. So 3's the wound. It's -1, flat 2 damage.
Okay. Looks like about 10.
2, 4, 6, 10 on the bottom, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go for someone tough to help us out. Sam Hermes, Black Templars, that will do quite well. 4s we're looking for. And we're below average, sadly, and we're going to lose a lot of people. It's an awful sad thing. 4s is fine, because it's 4s on the armour, 4+ on the invuln save for the chaplain. So we've lost the squad, because it's damage 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah, and 2 wounds on Chaplain Leonatus as well. Ouch, 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 ouch. Chaplain Leonatus is reporting that the flank is collapsing on this side.
Yeah, so 4s reroll 1s.
This is the
Staff of Light.
Staff of Light. Oh yeah, he's Cryptek, yeah, cool.
Oh, nothing special. 3s, strength 5. Just the 1.
1. Is it damage 2?
-2, damage 1.
Damage 1, okay. 4 up invulnerable save. Blocks that one for the Emperor. Right. Okay. Alright, but squad's taken down. The chaplain finds himself in trouble, but I will strike back, of course I shall. Yes. So, regular chaplain. 5 attacks. Lean 2s. Whilst he's leading the unit, well, he's not leading the unit now, so he's not going to get that bonus. 2s. Strength 6. Toughness.
Toughness 6.
4s to wound. Alright, 2 come through, 8 -1. So onto regular Wraiths. Suppose they just go to their 4+ invulnerable save.
3 to 4, yeah.
2 at 4+.
Nope.
Snake Eyes. Mike's
Mike's special.
trademark.
And what's the damage?
Damage 2 each time. Have I killed a thing?
Well, we're going to find out.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, yeah. But
Oh, but hold it right there. The Cryptek grants the 5+ feel no pain.
yeah. So I just need 1 of these. And I get
Blast. Yeah. He's useful. Very useful. So this one?
Yeah.
Well, well, well. Very, very good. Combine that with his ability to repair, reanimation protocols, and you've got yourself a tough combo across here. I think the Imperial Fists are going to end up ploughing a lot of effort to try and bring these things down. As you can see, I can't ignore them because they're hop, skipping and jumping all over the board, taking stuff down. So, Imperial Fists, we have lost a chunk of stuff this turn. There's no way around that. Yes, we have taken a blow, and our left flank is gone. Yes, it's not here anymore. So Imperial Fists, what are we going to do? We're going to push out over there, push through the middle, try and deal with this. There's things to try and arrange here for the Fists to reply back to the Necrons, who've shown speed on the board, efficient firepower support, and the ability to strike hard, strike well in close combat. So this is looking positive here. This list is looking healthy.
There's something I'm down to show you here in a minute, but on your turn. So
right, okay. Well, we'll maybe finish at this point. We'll calculate to see if any points have come through here for the Necrons, but it's an excellent start from them. All right, so end of turn. Mike has picked up some points here. 2 points for...
No prisoners?
No prisoners, destroying a unit.
Yeah.
I think you get more than that.
No. It's... for each enemy unit destroyed, you score 2 to a maximum of 5, which is why I was trying to kill that unit over there to get 4.
Oh, no prisoners. Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of bring it down. We get more rewards for getting big stuff. Gotcha. 2 points picked up then. That's it. But a strong start here from the Necrons. We'll go on to turn 1 here for the Imperial Fists. They've taken some hits. They've still got a good amount of stuff on the board. There's no doubt about that. They're going to have to think carefully about what they go after. We can't take on this entire Necron army. So, the Imperial Fists are going to have to be wise here with how they work this situation. But strong start from the Necrons, there's no doubt about that. Turn 1 for the Fists coming up next. Okay, so cards drawn for the Fists on their first turn. Overwhelming force and behind enemy lines. It's destroying enemy units and objectives. It may well prove tricky for us. There's other higher priority targets. So I put overwhelming onto those. Really want them gone. Wraiths, so a bit of stuff going on here. I passed Battle Shock test. I then passed my Desperate Escape test. We crawled along here and got out here. Mike then played a strategy for 1 CP. Where he can make, after I've made a normal move, which I did with this Dreadnought coming across to go after them. Mike then reacted and moved 6 inches away with that stratagem, which is cool. It's a new one.
Yeah, reactive subroutines.
Cool. Very, very cool. And that's for everybody or just for...
For Canoptek unit in your army.
Same again, yeah, it's that theme.
Unit.
Okay. Remain stationary here with these units. Move these across to lend some firepower support. The ATVs push forwards to get in range to fire a little bit of stuff. And then the bikers, I'm not going after all of that, so we've backed off around the container just to try and hold that flank. This is our main threats to deal with across here, this initial attack from the Necrons. We'll try and take on these targets. So we've gone to shooting phase next. So I'm going to fire the Eradicators. 2 of them at the back are out of range of anything, but 2 multi-melters and 2 melter rifles are going across into here. Got themselves in range just with a normal move. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check out the captain to see if he can give them any kind of assistance here. So I'm going to fire these coming across here. I was just checking out some stratagems and so on, what I can do. I have to fire those first because otherwise Mike will start removing models. If I shoot those first, he'll remove models from here, which will then prevent them from seeing or being out of range. So I have to go first for them. So here we go. And this green marker means... Oh, please, no. Another stratagem.
Contemporal shift.
Right.
Your opponent shooting phase just after an enemy unit has been selected. 1 Canoptek unit from your army that was selected as a target of 1 or more attacking units attacks.
Yes.
Until the end of the phase, your unit can only be selected as a target of a ranged attack if it's within 12 inches.
Oh, please no. Too powerful. That's mad. That is madness. That makes them utterly insanely good.
1 CP.
1 CP. Right.
And they're out of range of everything else.
They are, right, so they're redundant. That's fine. Right. Okay then. We'll go over to here. Now you're not out of 12 of these guys. So yeah, I'm gonna
doesn't give me stealth or anything like that. It just
So are you that affects you for the whole phase or just that particular unit going after you?
Shooting phase.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Necron Codex.
Why I was trying, when I was doing the 6 inches move, I tried to get outside. I could have probably got outside
12 of him.
If I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
done it
gotcha.
right, but
Yeah.
me, I sometimes get overzealous. And
Good use of stratagems, Mike. This codex has just arrived, so it's a good application. We've seen a dazzling display already from both the detachment rules and the stratagems. Well, there's one way to stop you using stratagems. That's to kill all your units. But we haven't even started to do that yet. Right. So we're going to unleash all of these. Can see. We'll go into here. Yo, I'm just... Yeah.
And that's why I've spent it now, because now you're going, I need to lift them, because you put both of them on this.
Yeah, this is reminding me.
Left them in range.
Keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. These need to go. They have to go. So I'm going to fire this las cannon first. So we're going to go... We've already been run around here like chickens, so we're just going to remain calm and fire with the quad turret across here. See what we can do with him first of all. I'm going to go to a Patreon. I'm going to find the longbow BB dice, which is here, and I'm going to destroy some of these Locust Heavy Destroyers. So, quad turret needs 2s on 2 shots. Come on. Well, I wonder something. I do wonder for a CP. Yeah. No. Nope. Carry on. There's a stratagem which I have my eye on. I'm waiting to use it at the right time. It's Battle Drill Recall. In your shooting phase, Adeptus has started unit from your army. It's not been selected to shoot. As long as you remain stationary. You get sustained hits 1. If you remain stationary, then you score critical hits on 5 pluses. I was thinking about playing on him. 5s or 6s will pop extra hits, but we'll see what I roll here. I'm not going to play it, but this is what I get. Okay. Okay, 1 hit comes through. Looks terrible. 1 hit has come through. 3s to wound, strength 10.
Imperial.
Can't. Disaster. Okay then. Right, I think I was wise to find out the results across here. So now we've got to think about what to do about these. I'll now put the bunker into them. We'll go with that next. So crack shots on top. I'll find another Patronic Helper, Michael Fryer, Die Hard Space, Marine Plat. 2 shots to the crack option. Hit because we've gained the heavy keyword for our detachment. Try and wound here on 3s. Oh, man. Well, let's have a little look here. I could be on 2s. Toughness. Please be 5.
6.
And strength. I think we've checked already at strength 10. Yeah, so we've failed, and I can't even CP re-roll it. So we'll just go straight onto the heavy bolter option. These Locust Heavy Destroyers don't go, we'll be in big trouble. So we're looking for 3s and then sustained, and that's 6. 5s to wound, because your toughness 6. 3 wounds do come through in the open on AP -1. So 3 saves of 4+.
Yeah.
Got him. Oh, have we? 4 damage total. 4 wounds.
4 wounds, yeah.
Got him. Okay. Anyone in particular?
Front one, yeah.
Front one. Okay. So we've killed 1. Opened the doorway a little bit. It may well be the Dreadnought that needs to try and bring those down. It's wipeouts we need to see. Its damage is great, but Necrons can recover from that, so it's damage that's required. And the whole time I'm thinking about what to do with these. I ideally want to fire them down here, but I may have to go across to try and take those down here. We'll think about what to shoot with next. Yeah. Dreadnought. No. Everything we have into there. They must go. I have to destroy whole units if I'm to stand a chance in this game. I will commit the beloved Paint Lickers Paint Pot with a Patronic boost. And yes, I'm angry enough. I will turn to Red Cross for this one. We've been irritated here by the mechanical monstrosities that are the Necrons. We cry for dawn, and we shall unleash with some firepower here. So Macro Plasma Incinerator, we'll start off with that. The Red Cross dice, number of shots. Come on, reroll. No, you can't. Oh, 2 shots. 3s. A hit.
Was the other one a miss?
Yeah. Oh, for a moment, thanks, Mike. Cheers. 2 hits. 3s to wound. Okay, 2 wounds do come through. I've supercharged. It's AP -4. It's going to go straight through the arm. It's going to kill 1. Damage 6 total.
Flat 3 each, yeah?
Straight 3.
Yep, so kills 1, yep.
Okay, you can lose Ite Miara or Ben Harris. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because what's coming in next might not.
Okay, so Miara, and then the rest of the deck are coming through. So we'll go for the Gatling. Threes. Rerolling, yeah. Nice. Now, 4 6s and I'll be happy. Yeah. Toughness 6 though, aren't you?
Toughness 6, yeah.
Ugh, I think it's 5s. Yeah. 1 save, AP0, and passed on a 3. Well done. We then have the Twin Fragstorm Grenade Launcher. That's out of range. Max let me fire the Twin Fragstorm across there. It was out of range across there, so the logical choice would have been over there. So we've just rolled up the number of shots. We've got ourselves a load of hits. Then we go on for 5 to wound. And a wound comes through. Nothing too scary. Mike can make a save. Probably a 3+, actually. Yeah, between the legs. It's a 6. What an insult. Okay. We'll then go for the Icarus on top, which has been directed across here and is in range. So for that one, we're looking at D3.
6.
And in between my legs. Touche. So dear me. Are you a fly keyword?
This could be yes.
Yeah, anti-fly 2+.
Yeah, hit me first. Hit me.
Oh yeah, number of shots. Yeah, sorry. 3s. There you go.
No.
2s. Yo. 2 come through. These are damage 2. The AP -1. 2 saves of 4+. Oh. 2 wounds left. 2 wounds left. But we're getting there. We've made progress and we're heading towards the destruction of the unit here. But not quite. Alright, Dreadnought Firepower is finished. We'll fire him into here, just about to see and just about in range. So multi shots. A hit comes through. A wound comes through. Ooh, -4.
Cover.
Still going to get it. 4 up.
4 up.
Gone. D6. Just don't roll a 1. 3. Model destroyed. Interesting. This one here, back.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a little bit of Dakar here from the ATV. Heavy bolt or twin bolt rifle, 2 shots. A hit comes through. And a wound does not come through, but it's twin linked. And a wound does come through. It's AP -1. 4 ups.
Back to 4 ups. Nope.
Alright, wound taken. Alright, we'll take that. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, just go there on that one. Okay, so we've done the bunker. The bikers have no shots, we don't think. And then the Marines are tucked away, hidden at the back. Michael just check range for me here. There could be a little bit of Dakar. A little bit, tiny bit. Yeah, Chaplain's in range. He fired and caused a wound on a Scorpec Destroyer, who they will not care in the slightest about that. That'll just disappear next turn. Okay, so all emphasis now is on the heavy intercessors, in a good position to shoot at all sorts of targets here. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to fire these, going to split fire, going to go for all the heavy bolter shots and put them down here. 2 of them firing through, and the regular guns are going to fire across here. There's a number of buffs working in our favour. We're Imperial Fists, we sat still, we've got heavy, we've got +1 to the wound rolls. We're also going to play a CP for Battle Drill Recall, so 5 pluses will go off for sustained hits. The whole unit gets sustained hits, not just the heavy bolters, and they're all going to be popping extra hits on 5 pluses. So I will commit this to a diehard Imperial friend, who shall be Blood Angels Ryan. We'll start with the heavy bolters. 6 dice. We need 2s though, going against these. Right, so there was 2 1s and then a sustained hits. So we're now going to try and wound on 4s. Toughness 6, strength 5, 5 to wound, +1 to the wound rolls.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so 3 saves, -1. Each one's damage 2. So we might be able to kill a Wraith here. But
so 4s, yeah.
4 pluses. Block 2. 2 damage, which you could block on 2 dice and 5s.
Yep.
Very low impact.
Block 1.
Okay, just take a wound. And they're 4 wounds now. I think they increased the number of wounds. Yeah, so Games Workshop gave them an extra wound. Thank you very much.
It sort of benefits you in a way anyway, because when I do the reanimation,
it's all going to have to be absorbed.
So it's only going to go onto the 1 model instead of, you know, if I had 1 wound and rolled a 3, it's another model back with 2 wounds left. Okay, thanks Mike, that's encouraged me. Okay, so
We're looking for 16 shots with the remainder. Uh-oh. Gotta kill him. 2s. And I'm going to reroll everything, apart from the 5s and 6s, because I'm going to rinse this thing like an absolute beast. Come on. Die. Die. Or some volley coming through. So these are all hits, right? Actually. And then we've got a load of sustained. A crazy amount of sustained hits coming through. I have to bear this in mind for future firepower. That bonus 11 hits come through. Not bad from the heavy intercessors. Cool. Be forced to wound. You're tough to 6 for strength 5 at +1 to the wound rolls. So forced to wound. Well. Yeah, well. Okay then, so we're looking at a total of 16 saves of 4+. This should be the end of the Locust Heavy Destroyers.
I'll do the first 5 here.
Yeah, just to see what happens, and they got... Okay.
Oh,
Got them. Heavy Intercessors, good firepower. Their firepower may well be interrupted in this game. There's Wraiths on the left-hand flank that haven't been dealt with. But the Locust Heavy Destroyers, a bit of help. Oath of Moment really is helpful for that stratagem.
Yeah.
Searching for those 5s and 6s. Battle Drill Recall, proving very good. So I set them up there, looks very cool, and their commanding firepower's really helped out the Fists this turn. Interesting. All right, so we shall go. During deployment, Mike was saying, are you sure I want to put the captain with them? Because I can see now that the captain with those, there's all sorts of 0 CP bonuses and all that kind of stuff going on. Would indeed prove useful. And on top of that, if you go in, I'd have a captain buried in the middle to protect them for close combat. Yep, so Mike's playing wisely with his army, and he's given wise counsel to me as well, which I ignored. End of turn, we'll calculate points here for the Imperial Fists. Close combats.
Do you want to charge then?
Do we want to charge? Yeah. We'll think.
No.
Yeah. Charge. It's actually a 10-inch charge, and I can get the base over to here. I've got no command reroll. Does the Dreadnought want to go in? Paint like his paint pot forever. 11! He does. Now, Mike says it's a win-win, because this Dreadnought going around here, which has happened, I'm just going to play some rounds, and he goes like so. But that Dreadnought's there. He's not there, and he's not pushing up that way, so it suits the overall theme of the game. This is a distraction unit. I can't ignore it. I have to try and deal with it. It's going to be a nightmare. It's probably going to take me about 20 turns to try and wipe them out if they decide to stay into close combat, because they can whip away just as easily. But I think I've had to go in to try and maybe kill one Wraith, which Mike can then bring back. Oh dear. Okay, so that charge has gone ahead.
No, probably kill 2.
If I had CP, I could have used tank shot. Would have been useful. Would have been amazingly good. That's why you try and hang on to CP, but nope, we don't have it available. So much has kicked off here on turn 1's been the problem. Any other charges to take place? He fell out of close combat. I could send them in, but why?
Then you're taking
I'll be off the objective.
Taking away from the objective for +1 to hit, +1 to wound if they stand still.
Yeah.
So they have been great up in that corner.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it. All right, so we'll go on to combat resolution now. We'll fight with our fist. A bit of Chitin, Carl Roden for this one. In 3s. I get some good results, yeah. So 3 hits come through. I think we're strong enough to go for 2s to wound. Yeah, strength 12. 2 come through. 2 invuln saves here. Each one's damage 3.
So 4's required.
Oh.
So I'll kill that one, but hang on, let me roll my 5.
3 dice feel no pain for a miracle.
Close.
Close, yeah. It does slay him, finally. And then you won't die, but you will take 3 wounds on another one. This one in?
Yeah.
Alright, but reanimation protocols. I'm going to push you around for your attacking back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we'll try and get all the models in if we can, which I think Mike will. Not a problemo. So everybody's in. Pull that model back. Didn't need to go that far to keep coherency. And everyone's in base contact or in base contact with a friendly model.
There's 5. I actually thought there was less.
Yeah, there's 5 left. Got ourselves a fight now in this corner.
Right, okay, so Fours. Reroll.
Nothing.
Ones.
Reroll.
Canoptek unit.
Yeah, ones. Outside of your thing, but you...
Last and 10 reroll ones.
Yeah. Nice. Rerolling ones. This is a kind of distraction unit that's tough enough that it can just look after itself on the battlefield. It can be on its own. It'll just fight away. It doesn't need help from anybody else. It's quite capable of surviving well enough. It's got a built-in character that can help restore wounds, and give the 5+ for no pain bonus, which is massive for that unit.
This is going to be 6.
Strength.
Strength 6.
Is strength 6. Am I toughness 12? The answer is no. You're actually on 5 strength. Yeah. So this is okay. Just 3. 4. -1.
This is minus
2.
2 damage.
Nice one. 3 ups. 1 sneaks through. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
-1.
Minus
Drops
1.
to 1 wound coming through. But I'll take that trade. That's not bad. Bringing those down. The problem is I can't repair. There's no attack marines nearby or on the board. Mike can repair. Cryptek can make his little stabby attacks.
Oh, yes.
Staff of Light.
Type Romancer, Staff of Light. On 4s.
Lethal?
No. Strength 5, so 6s?
6s.
No.
Ah, 2 5s. Wrong way around. Okay. All right, so that's that done. Combat resolved across here. We will calculate points now for the fists at the end of turn 1. So overwhelming force I've left in play. I've dumped the other secondary behind enemy lines. So that's it. No points being picked up here. Very early stages in this battle. Necrons have the advantage, both tactically and damage-wise. I've killed Locust Heavy Destroyers, caused some other damage as well. It's not too bad from the Imperial Fists. But at this rate, the Necrons are causing more trouble. And then tactically, this is a massive blow here. Imperial Fist units getting sucked in across here. We've been kept away from objectives. Mike's about to pick up 3 and 5 because he has kept himself just in range of that one. So it's working out better for the Necrons at this point in the game. We'll go on to their second turn coming up next. Alright, turn 2 for the Necrons. I don't think it's going to get any less grisly here, the way the Necrons operate. Very cold-hearted. So moving across here, restoring a model to play. They're going to gun him down. Staying in close combat across here. Mike, he says he could leave and manoeuvre around, but he's happy to stay in. He's got pistols that can cause devastating wounds, and he knows that he can just chip away wounds at this thing, gradually grind it down. Restoring wounds, all the wounds restored on the wounded model. That came from the Cryptek's help and reanimation protocols coming through. And then that is on a model that was restored. He is on a wound. Yeah. Remain stationary here. Necron Warriors pushing forwards, but flooding to their left-hand side. Then around here, this Wraith unit's on the move. Oh dear. And then across here, Skullpeg Destroyers will plonk themselves on this objective. And then the Canoptek Doomstalkers, they're in the matrix. They're happy to sit where they are to provide some, what's now is some reliable firepower. So looking healthy enough for the Necrons. Not just one unit they've got but multiple units that will happily sledgehammer their way into the enemy. We'll go on to shooting phase, the Necrons next. Overwatch, by the way, across here against the Scorpic Destroyers, and no hits at all coming through from the bunker this time. Okay, Locust Destroyers are gone. The Heavy Destroyers, that helps. Doomstalkers are available. I suppose you can do this one, you know what's going to happen here. They can do their attacks, can't they?
Mm-hmm. They have classes pistols.
Pistols, yeah, so they can fire. Okay, 15 shots.
Yep.
Need 4s.
Reroll ones. Reroll that one to another one.
Okay. And then Mike can fish for 6s. Bound to get 1. Sorry, I made a comment on the dice. But that should be, that's odds are you should get 1. And there you go. Okay, so we'll just put a 0 on that to represent 10. Every little helps against these dreadnoughts, they're tough enough.
Yeah, vertical cast is 12 inches. So that one's in. So there's only 2 here.
Alright, Wraiths, yeah, firing at the
Well, as well just get
ATV.
that out of the way because
yeah.
It was an 11-inch charge. 4s.
Re-rolling everything.
Everything, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, and then fishing for
5s and 6s, or even 6s.
well, 5s and 6s, but we're looking 6s. Got 1.
Loot ATV drops down to 7. Okay.
Alrighty, so the twin blades into Chaplain.
Chaplain Leonatus here.
There's not an awful lot of shooting left, really. 4.
Yeah, 4 of them. 4d6 shots here to try and take out the Chaplain. I know what Mike's going to do. Oh, he's going... Well, yeah, if he leaves... Carry on. Sorry. This is the number of shots.
10, 13, 14.
Looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s, yep.
Okay, so just taking away the misses. 3s to wound, 6s will be amazing, 2 6s will kill him.
2.
I'm a 4-wound model, I'm pretty sure. I'll check just for the. Okay,
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Chaplain Leonatus here. It has been removed from play. Can't fault him for his bravery, but has found himself in trouble once again. If you check out the other game, you'll see what happened with him. Brave for sure. A leader. But no leader's much good if he's dead. Okay, so... Alrighty, we'll go on to more firepower. The Doomstalkers are yet to unleash their firepower. Mike's thinking about where to use those.
Oh no, I've a fair idea where I want to use them.
Over here? Oh boy. Uh-oh. And Mike can see, this is obscuring, but he's got a tunnel down here and he can see across the way. So
Yeah. And they're exposed.
they are in the open.
Oh.
This could hurt. And we've got a 10. It's a nice big blast bonuses coming through as well.
Yes.
Didn't see that coming. Oh no.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1, D6 plus 3, really, from the first one. And now he uses the Patreons.
Yeah.
I have to say, Mike, it's quite cold-hearted what you're doing. Chris Kabisky dice. Oh boy. Here it comes.
He's either hit or miss.
This dice is fickle. Usually a 6 or a 1. A
That's
2. Right, so Chris has mercy on me here. Thanks.
2 plus the 1 plus the 2 blast. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 then, I think. Total.
5, yeah.
3's re-rollable.
3's
Crazy.
rerollable, yeah.
Okay. So you take an average roll and then just boost it into a better roll, a good roll.
And this will be
2s to wound.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
So I have Armour of Contempt. It's in play. 2 have come through. Minus 3
Minus 3.
Minus 2. Gives me 5 ups.
5 ups, yeah. and each one's a dead.
Yeah.
Because they're 3-1 models, I think.
Yeah. All right. No. How many does it come through? 3. 2. 2 came through. 2 dead. That's going to hurt. We'll lose him, and we'll lose him. At this rate, this is not good at all, actually. It's a very, very tough unit, but Doomstalkers are well cut out for bringing them down. Next round will be D6 plus 2 this time. It's just the one. Mike went for the regular dice roll. We've got off lightly there.
Have I had a CP reroll?
Yeah. You would have got more shots, yeah. 3's then. Potency's there, there's no doubt. They've all hit. Whole facing is fine.
Yeah, and then
2's to wound. Trouble. They're all wounded. Even on a poor roll, it's trouble. With that kind of rolling, he's wiped out half of them. 1, 2.
That's the heavy one.
3. No, it's good. Yeah, the bolts. All good. Yeah, Sergeant's still alive, and I've kept the 2 heavy bolters alive, but ouch, that hurts. That's a unit that's meant to be very, very survival, not against those heavy guns.
Yeah, so this is an 11-inch charge.
Mike's now on shooting.
I've done shooting, yeah, nothing else after.
Right, go ahead, 11-inch charge. Overwatch, no, go ahead. Oh.
No, I can't see
reroll. I can't interrupt play. But it's the player whose turn it's not, actually, so we get to fight anyway. So 5 attacks. I need some kind of breakthrough of the fists. Really do. Need something to happen. Looking for 3s. We're looking for 12. 2s. 2 make it through. 2 invulnerable saves off 4+. I think that's a cock dice from that one.
Yeah, I'm cock. Yeah.
Right, 6 damage. We could crack one of these things. It's a long, drawn-out process here. 6 feel no pains of 5+.
Oh, I suppose I could do them all at once now.
Yeah. Come on, Dreadnought, keep going. Achilles. Revenge. 2 wounds. Oh, man, infuriating. Right, doesn't really matter. I'll put it on that one there for you. Right, so, okay.
So, my turn.
Mike will fight back. And the aim is just to chip away those wounds against this Dreadnought here, just to gradually win the fight against this thing, because it ties me up from one turn to the next, grinds me down, destroyed, and then Mike's free to move off. So he'll be happy enough in this corner. Objectives are open. This is open here, but the gap is distance, which is a problem. My cavalry unit, the bikers, which usually are surging out, I've been restricted over on that flank. May have to just swap flanks with them, perhaps. But we'll see.
Yeah, so 4s, reroll 1s. That's a 1. Oh, that was actually alright.
Not bad at all.
This is the hard part now.
Fishing.
Fishing, yeah.
Are you strength 6?
Strength 6, yeah.
5's to wound.
5's to wound. Yeah, okay. Four?
4. Yeah, 1 comes through as devastating.
Don't have it.
Oh, okay then. 4 saves at -1.
Yeah.
4 saves at 3+. I need help with this one. I need to survive this Dreadnought. We'll hold. It's okay. It's only damage 1. We'll be fine. And we do pass all of them except
Damage
1.
2.
Damage 2. Yeah, Dreadnought, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, there. Yes.
All right. So it's going to take a grind here to destroy each other. Just a real sort of cancelling each other out. I think Mike has the advantage, but
Yeah, start the light here.
start the flight.
1 hit.
And I would. All right. So combat resolved across there. I missed the Brutalis. He would have been very useful. Mike was right to go after him. End of turn, I think. We'll see what points have come through here. Necrons. There is a gap between these armies running across here at this stage. Imperial Fists haven't yet moved up, but it's very early in this game. It's only turn 2. Fists have only had 1 turn so far. We'll see what points have come through here for the Necrons at this stage.
That one's control 2. No man's land.
Nice. All right. Mike's picked up 10 points for secondaries, the 2 that were fulfilled.
Secure no man's arm and extend battle lines.
Yeah, this is the joy of being out on these objectives across here, so well done. 8 points for primaries, 2 points from the previous turn, 20 points to 0. Necrons are well ahead. Space Marines have a turn in hand. We'll pick up some points for being on our home objective. We've got a new secondary to try and draw, and there's overwhelming, which we will draw, and then there's overwhelming force, which is destroy an enemy unit on an objective, which the most vulnerable is, well, there's 2 now. There's these, but they're quite hard to see and reach. Skullback Destroyers come out to play, but they'll be tough enough to take down. Fists, I think, need room to breathe. They need to expand out here. Which way to go is the question. We'll go on to their second turn next. Right, moving for the Imperial Fists. Mike's making a move here. He's using that annoying CP where you can make a 6-inch move. He's just trying to pull away out of shooting here. Imperial Fists are going for it. We have to just push forwards for the Emperor here. So bring it down and overwhelming force for the 2 secondaries. Command rerolled this. I rolled a 3. I just short, so I spent 2 CP and I rolled another 3. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It was a 4+, a 50-50 chance to get onto this here, which would have been big for the game, but we've fallen just short. So the ATV sprung out and moved across here. Dreadnoughts remained in close combat. He'll shoot and continue to fight. Remaining stationary of these, stationary of this. As back on track, I think, with Captain Parmenion. We've gone forwards across in this direction. Oath of Moment's gone onto those Skullback Destroyers. The Eradicators are all in range. They can shoot. And the Bikers are going to go for it. They've moved out along with the Lieutenant and his squad across the other side as well. And the bunkers remain stationary, which everyone knows that already. We'll go on to shooting phase next for the Fists. It needs to be as brutal as these Necrons have been so far. So we'll do this one. It's an obvious one. Right, I can offload this Dreadnought into here. So we'll go for D6 +1 with the blast. Yeah. So 4. And 1. And 1 for the size of the unit. Looking for 3s -1. 4s it is. Whoa. Not bad. We are supercharging this time, so we're going for 3s to wound. Ah, okay. We've got 2 wounds coming through. And blocked both 1-in-1 saves. Alright, so I was hoping to do better. We'll go for the Gatling option. Looking for 3s. Looking for 4s, sorry. 6s are great. And there's a double. So straight to feel no pains on those. For devastating wounds. And blocked 1. Alright, it's enough to... No, it's not enough, because they're 4-wound models, so another wound caused. Icarus, no. D3 shots. 3 shots, name 3s, name 4s. 1 hit comes through. Could have put oath on them, but there's this priorities across the other side. We're trying to wound here. Anti-fly 2+, so we do actually. -1s, Mike could just go to 4+ invulnerable save. Which he passes, well done. Frag Storm next. It's a number of shots. 2 shots. +1 for the size of the unit. 2 hits. I think that's going to be a wound. It's twin linked. Just the 1. Normal save. 4 ups they start on.
3.
Will do. Passed. And I think we're out of ammo. That's everything. Yeah, firepower from the Dreadnought complete. Not so good. Battle drill recall stratagem being used. My last CP, it's being used on the heavy intercessors. Firing into here. I'm hoping the heavy bolters will have an impact at the damage too. In fact, I'll go for the regular firepower first. Try and chip off a wound if we can. Remain stationary. So we'll go for 6 shots in total with the regulars. Needing 2s, again, because we sat still.
3s for stealth.
3s for stealth. So that has helped a lot. 6 pops an extra. 4s to wound. What's your toughness?
Toughness 5.
So we'll be on 3s to wound.
3s, yeah.
Yeah, okay. 2 wounds come through. -1, bit of cover. Back to 4s.
Right, 4's it.
Yeah, 2 4-ups. 1 sneaks through. It'll kill the one that's wounded. Okay, there's 3 left. It's down to the heavy bolters now. Perhaps asking too much from them. 2s. I think. No. 3s for +1 to the hit rolls. Then -1 again. Back to 4s. Wicked stuff. Oh! 4 bonuses coming through. Strength 5. Thanks to the stratagem. Strength 5. So 3s to win. Need a good roll here. And it's a terrible roll. Absolutely, horrifically abysmal.
2.
2. At -1/+1. So back on to 4s. Each one's damaged 2. And Mike's blocked them anyway. We had a chance. Can't say we didn't have a chance. But they have stayed. They're alive. And they'll keep their objective. Okay.
That's very handy.
Stealth is handy. No, it's useful enough. Right, Eradicators next. They're across the other side with the captain. So I'm going to play Battle Drill Recall again. You can use it even though it's already been used this turn. I have moved though, so it means 6s will pop bonus hits. They're all available. There's 4 multi-melter shots, 4 melter rifle shots. We'll do the multi-melters first. 6s would be great. I think we're looking for 4s for hits. Okay. Oh, Oath of Moment to the rescue. Or not. 2 hits come through. We'll be on 3s to wound. 1 wound comes through. -4. Mike can put it on a model that does have cover, so he can take a 6 up to try and block. Blocked? No. Melter rifles. 4 6s, please. Ooh. And reroll this one. Come on.
Oh!
3 coming in. Thanks to the stratagem to the rescue. Boy, boy. 3s to wound. Come on. Put on. Look at this. We're plagued by 1s and 2s in this game. Really struggling. 3 make it through. 3 saves a 6+. 2 6s. What's going on?
What's the damage?
How is that possible? 1d6 damage in the end.
So you need a 3 or more.
Got one. It took a lot of effort. The potency there was to take down a lot more. But some crazy dice rolling, some dreadful hit rolls coming through, poor wound rolls, some mad saving throws coming through. Has kept them very much alive. So 1 Scorpec Destroyer alive. That will dishearten the bikers as they prepare to go in. But there's still more firepower to come. Lieutenant of Fire, Neo Volkite Pistol. 4's a hit. This one's coming in at strength 5.
5s.
5s to wound. Fouled. You're toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
Wow. Okay.
Scorpec Lord's toughness 7.
Yeah. Alright. Then regular Marines. I'll fire a crack round from the grenade launcher. If we can hit, we'll re-roll. We do hit. 4s to wound. Nope. Okay. And then the regular dudes. Okay. There's a couple of lethals coming through. And 5s to wound. Another 1 wound comes through. 3 saves, AP -1. If there's any kind of cover between those, yeah, it looks like there is. Mike can put it on a model in cover, so that's fine. So back to 3s again.
Yeah.
A wound sneaks in. Okay. The chaplain and his squad, surely they must shoot as well. Okay, may as well fire the chaplain and the bikers together with their bolt rifles, twin bolt rifles. Looking for 3s. Oh, the 6s don't mean anything. I'll reroll this one. Oh, I wish they did. We now fish for 6s here for devastating wounds. 5s to wound. What? Okay, 2 devastating wounds coming through. And then 2 saves at -1. And cover from the bikes this time, I don't really know. So 4 wounds total coming through. I'll remove another model, stick a wound on another. Every little helps against those Scorpec Destroyers. The bunker will go into the Scorpec Destroyers. Yeah. I'll go Blast this time.
Cover for this now, although it's no AP.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of here. So it's 2d6 plus 2 plus another 1. It's 2d6 plus 3. We'll bunker. We'll call upon a friend here. We'll go Dan C. He's an Imperial Guard player, Space Marine player. So 2d6 plus 3. Nice. 12 shots. That's what we need. We need every bit of help we can get. So that's 10, 12. Then we'll go for 3s because we're sat still. Re-rolling. Okay. Strength 5 though. 5s to win. Yeah, 4 saves are 3+. Let's try try and force Mike to make some saves here.
Yeah.
Well done, you. Well done, well done, well done. Heavy bolter. 3s. Wow.
What do you hit me with now?
The heavy bolters?
Heavy bolter,
Yeah. These are right. If we can wound, which we get some. 3 at -1. Cover, back up to 3s. Carry on. Okay. Right. Okay, looking around for other options here. Imperial Fist firepower is struggling. We have to say we are struggling. The gun can fire across here. It's a vehicle, so it can shoot into combat. So 2 shots to the laser cannon. 2s, -1. 3s to wound. It's painful. It is painful. Okay, I think that's firepower finished here for the fists. Charges. There is 1, possibly 2 charges. Right, so the charges taking place across here. Both have gone in quite comfortably. We'll go with the intercessor squad here and the lieutenant inside. So the sergeant's got a power fist. You can still fire with his bolt rifle, and I haven't modelled the fist on there, but he's taken that as the close combat option. So get 3 attacks with that needing 3s. Do that first of all. Oath. 3s to wound. 3 wounds come through -2. 3 saves of 5+ on these Scorpion destroyers. And 4 wounds make it through.
Must be enough to kill.
Chop him. Alright, okay. Regular intercessors with their attacks will be 12 attacks. Like so. So Nicholas Lucas dice here for the squad. We're really going to try and make an impact if we can. We're looking for 3s. Alright. Lieutenant. Boy, look, lethals. Isn't it? For everything. Okay, and then we'll look for 5s to wound with our combat weapons. Okay, no minus. 5 saves of 3+.
2, 3.
Fists fighting desperately.
5 or 3+.
Yeah, 3s. Past all of those. Armour holds. Okay, Lieutenant next with his attacks. Now, he's taken the fist as well. 4 attacks, needing 2s. Reroll. Full hit with a lethal. 3s to wound. 2 make it through. 2 at -2. Got them, and it's 4 damage. It's another one gone. Yeah. Okay, we're doing it. Oath of Moments helping us, so I'm kind of happy we did put it across here. We'll go for the chaplain's squad next. Regular bikers get less attacks than they used to, but anyway, we'll press on. We're looking for 3s to hit. Rerollable. Then 5s to win becomes 4s, thanks to the chaplain. That's his Litany of Hate. Oh, it's dreadful. 2 come through. I think these are chain sword attacks. They are, so it's going to be -1. A wound comes through. Just checking the chain sword. Yeah, it is. Okay, and then down to the chaplain. The ideal world is to wipe out the Scorpion destroyers if we can. Oh boy, 5 attacks. It's going to be a tough one for us, actually. Are you toughness 6? So we're going 3s to win if we can get the hits. 2s, yeah. Oh, okay. 6s don't mean anything. I do. No. 3s to wound. Right. So you will survive. We'll not get the wipeout. Come on, reroll out. So 3 saves at -1.
So 4s?
4s. Oh, and he blocks the wall anyway. Oh, no. All right. So we've caused damage, but not the wipeout here. So Mike's now free to fight back. So we don't want to get carried away over there. Mike wants to fight across here first. Absolutely right. So we'll go with the Wraiths. Mike's gone for the Dave Humphreys dice here. He's a Necron player, so his dice will be used here for the attacks coming from these Wraiths who've proved quite pesky in this game. Exceptionally useful unit they proved to be.
Well, with the Technomancer and the 5+ Final Pain, yes, brilliant. 4s, reroll ones. 4.
6, not 6.
I'll take that as
Helps.
yeah. And then
6s would be great. 5s to end.
Sixes don't do anything for
Devastating.
no.
Oh. That's your shooting option.
Yeah, so
3 comfort. At -1.
-1, 2 damage.
Blocks those for the Emperor. Okay, Dreadnought holds. Tough. Poke with a stick.
Yeah.
Tech.
Nope.
That's it.
Oh, reroll once.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, cancelling each other out across here. Mike's going to use the plasma sight here. He's got 2, so we'll just keep the lone model on the board. Say that the first one's burnt and used. So I'll give him devastating wounds of his attacks.
Yep, and he gives me lethal hits.
Nice.
So 4 attacks each, hit on 3s, re-rolling ones.
And I wonder how these are going to be directed. Well, you could do, like, these are damage 2, so you could chop Marines with them, and damage 4, hack through bikes.
Yeah, so I'll put these 2 in here.
Okay, here it comes. Yeah, Mike's going to use the Crucine. Doesn't matter, you can use them if you want to. He's going to use it and wants to charge up with Patreons here. So, Crucine, we've got a couple of Patreons left.
So 3s.
Rerollable.
Rerolling my 1s, only my 1s. I don't have the Canoptek. Well, hit, but no lethal. Which is good because I need the devastating.
Yeah, no, they're not affected by the Canoptek rules. There's new rules for the Scorpec Destroyers. Their ability has changed. Whirling Onslaught now gives them reroll 1s built in. If they charge, they get to reroll their hit rolls. So we contacted them first to shut that down, but Mike's getting the real ones. So that's correct. But that's where the rules are coming from. It's built-in rules that they have in their profile.
So this is strength 7.
3's to wound.
3's to win.
It's okay.
So that's devastating.
Yeah. So it's going to kill a model.
5.
At -2.
-2, 2 damage.
Squad's dead. And that was the end of Hold It. He's got something. He's got an enhancement. I want to check. After we arrange an objective marker, its Stoic Defender is the ability to get 6 up, feel no pain. So I can just roll these in pairs. The first guy. He died anyway. His friend. He died anyway. His other friend. He died too. His fourth friend lived. And then he died anyway. Okay, so we'll keep the sergeant alive, but the rest die. It's helped a little bit. Okay. So, could be quite useful actually, because it's no sea control model of 2. We now move on to the Scorpec Lord to try and hack down at bikes.
So 2s. That's
Lethal.
Strength 10.
6 would be evil.
Oh.
Strength 10?
Mm-hmm.
You're 2s to win then?
Yeah, so...
Right. And the AP minus?
3.
6s. No. Damage 4 each time?
Damage 3 each time.
Oh. Right, so that'll slay a whole bike and put 3 wounds on another. Does it? With him, because they're 4 wounds each. A wipeout across there. It's been blow for blow from both sides. Imperial Fists have done okay. Didn't get the wipeout crucially, so they may well regret that. Mike's then struck back with a weakened unit, but has caused trouble for both of those squads. So real tussle fight taking place over on that flank. Reinforcements rushing in. Firepower here with the captain himself going in. Necrons have got multiple units, good firepower support to go in after that objective as well. Quite empty across this side of the board at this stage. So we'll fight with the Dreadnought. 3s. Oh, he fights well. 2s.
Strength 12, isn't it?
Yeah. 4 make it through. 4 invulnerable saves here. Each one's damage 3. Could be a breakthrough. Not with that kind of dice rolling. Well done. 3 wounds coming through, and 2 feel no pains coming through, which is not quite enough to keep that model alive. So he's gone.
Just leave it there, it'll come back.
Because he'll come back again next time. Yes, okay. Right. Combat's resolved across the board. Imperial Fists doing the best that they can, but I think they've been outclassed here by the Necrons at this stage. We'll see what points have been picked up. Right, so points coming through. We're off the mark for controlling the home objective of 3 victory points. That's it though. Secondaries dumped one, which was bring it down. It's very low priority to go after those targets across there, increasingly having less options to take them down, the Canoptek Doomstalkers. So we've then kept overwhelming force, which is destroy an enemy unit on an objective, which we're trying to do, and it's still possible, so I've kept it, and we'll leave it at that stage. 20 points to the Necrons, 3 points to the Imperial Fists. So they are making their efforts now to get out to these objectives to try and contest this game. But Necron's proving a menace, there's no doubt about that. We're going to turn 3 for them next. I have to say, it's been a real tedious one, this one. Necrons are a tricky bunch to deal with. Imperial Fists letting loose of firepower, much of it bouncing off here, and damage that's being done is being repaired by the Necrons. So it's the usual grind against them, and they're proving to be more of a menace now. I think the Codex is looking strong. What do you reckon, Mike?
Yeah.
It's looking good.
I'm like that.
But what this will do for Necron players, I think, what we'll see is definitely a push towards more themed armies, and you'll be rewarded for doing that, taking certain types of units and combine them together to make the most of your detachments. So fighting against Necrons, or if you are running Necrons, you'll see more variety and more stronger themed armies coming through, which will be a good thing. There may well be some very deadly combinations. But I like this detachment here, is looking particularly strong. The Wraiths, they're a disaster, they're a nightmare. I can't stand them. Fighting across here, there's been wounds restored, model restored here for animation protocols, across the other side as well. The Canoptek, or the Scorpion Destroyers, they'll fight away. I think the Wraiths are going to go in to try and help them out, or Mike may go after the captain himself, he's not sure. Spot for choice. Necron Warriors starting to flood across to the other side. I'll zoom in here so you can see it better. So Necron Warriors moving across in that direction, along with Ramses at the back. The Sentinels at the back, which are very, very good supporting units, as we've seen, will continue to lay down a blanket of firepower. But look at the gaps, look at the silent areas across the board here. It's looking quite quiet over on this side of the table. Not much. Mike flooding onto this objective to hold. 13 points of primaries. No, we need to find out who held across there. OC control.
OC control for my...
Yeah, we'll check this out. So Battle Shock was passed. Mike's got 2 Scorpion Destroyers in range, which is 4 points. Because we kept that Sergeant alive because of Stoic Defender, he counts as 2, Lieutenant as 1, Chaplain as 1, and the Biker as 1. So we're holding out there. As to how long that lasts for, yeah, we'll have to see. All right, okay, no, Mike's got all sorts of things lined up here. So we'll go on to shooting phase here. Mike will pick up 5 and 3. So he's going to get 8 points. He'll keep his strong tally here and stay ahead of the Imperial Fists. The problem for us is when we come around to our turn, where are we on objectives is the problem. We're over there, but as to how long we'll last, we'll have to see. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Force for hits. This is firepower here.
Reroll on these pesky ones.
Nice.
Get rid of these.
And then we'll be looking for 6s to wound. Yeah. Sorry, 5s to wound, and then 6s are great. They're devastating. There's 1.
And 1 normal.
Okay. -1, so we'll take a save. Yep, knocking down to 8 wounds left. I forgot Overwatch declared across, so we resolved it. The crack shot hit and took out one of these. So that's all resolved. Okay, so more firepower to come.
Yeah, so Twin Blades are going to go into
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D6 shots each.
3d6. Brilliant.
11, 14.
Okay. 3s for hits. It's a good roll. Superb roll. Look at them 6s. That's mad.
That's what I need now.
Yeah. We would have wiped him out with that roll.
Yeah.
Going for wounds now. Needing 5s. Needing 4s. So 6 there straight away.
Yeah. And then that's 5.
And another 3 on top of that. So 4 taken. Dropping down to 3 left. It's good shooting, not too bad at all. Not destroying the target, but heavy damage coming through.
Have you got shimmy them round that way a wee bit because they can move 6 up.
6 inch move, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I just want to hide them from
Bunker and friends. Yeah, so 1 in range, the rest heading behind here, just in and out. They've been making their moves here. Okay. So Wraiths now are going to offload their firepower into the Eradicators.
Yep, just to repay for the damages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
4s are re-rolling because they're within there. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, these guys are in the zones. They can reroll. Look how helpful that is. Turns below average roll into a really good result.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 6s will be amazing.
Yeah, what's your toughness anyway, just in case?
Toughness 6, I think, with these guys. They're as solid as a rock.
It's going to be 5 and 6s, but we're looking at 6s.
5 to win. Oh, he's got some.
Yeah, so
That's 1 dead.
1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 at no AP.
Past those, we lose a model. Alright, it's one of the autarchs here. Sadly, I had to take this one out. So it's Casper Kempf removed from play. Brother Kempf has been destroyed there by, what are they called? Particle
They are particle casters.
casters. Okay.
Yeah.
They are the all singing, all dancing Necron clowns, these things. They can shoot, jump, charge, hop around, cause mortal wounds. Boy, oh boy.
So there's 7 within 12.
Yeah, Mike's now going on to Necron Warriors. Alright, Mike's 5 powers ready to go.
Yeah. So there's 3 off the Ghost Reapers out of range. Leave 7. So hitting on 2s. No, sorry. Hitting on 4s.
Back to 4s now. The old detachment, it continues on. You get +1 to hit rolls for having a leader, but that's not the case now. It's a different type of detachment. So you're just back to normal ballistic skill.
And that's a lethal.
With a lethal
Yeah.
and some hits.
Strength
There's another one here, look.
Oh, strength 4, so 5s.
5 to win.
No, just the 1.
Just the one. A bit of cover, so back to 3s. We take no damage so far.
And then we have 10. Those flares. 10. 4s, 6s are exploding and lethal. So them 3 are lethal, plus 3 more. I'll add them into here.
Right, so 3 lethals come through, the rest are hits.
No, just the 1. So that's it.
Right.
More AP.
3s. Yeah, wind comes through. We'll take a wind. Right, this Doomstalker next at the backs. Lucas Brown in command. It's going to fire at the same target as last time. Got some tasty results here. So D6 + 2 is the total number of shots.
Yeah. He's an Imperial player.
I know, it's Field Marshal Valhalla Robert is the last Patreon here. Mike's not going to use him, and I'm just waiting for the right point. He's an Imperial Fist player as well, so we've got 1 ally left. 3 and 2, 5 shots, then 3s all re-rollable. They are it's official. They are now, with this detachment, useful supporting units. There's no doubt about it. They just sit there, War of the Worlds style.
Yeah, so 4s to
bringing the firepower
3s.
down.
Rerollable.
Yep,
And then 2s.
2s, crazy. They are real bane of that heavy infantry.
Oh,
Oh, and a shorty ones. Okay, -3.
yeah.
Blocked. Wrath the Dawn. Yeah. Okay.
So that changes things up a bit.
Okay. Right, 0 CP Armour of Contempt onto my squad with Captain Parmenion. Number of shots coming through, 2 and 1 and 1, so 6 in total. This is coming from the other Canoptek Doomstalker firing down. We're tough enough. Mike will still be on 2s to win though. And he's going to try and hit here on 3s. Rerollable. Ugh, so reliable now. 2s to wound, should be the easier bits, and they'll do it apart from 1. That is average.
5.
-3.
Yep.
-2, and cover. -1, 4s. Robert. We'll do it now. This is an important roll. Don't use the dice for anything which could result in a negative. Well, I have been warned. 4s for Dawn. It's below average. Could have been a lot worse, but it is bad, which means it is bad. 3 slain, and there's... yep, there's something I could do, maybe. Yeah, the strategy I was thinking of using was Hail of Vengeance. I could still do it. I've got 2 CP. It's the remainder of the unit we get to shoot, but for 2 command points, just I'll leave it. Because I'll kill a Wraith. So I've lost some more friends. Midnight Miniatures is gone. And Dan C's gone as well. These are all melter rifle guys, and then an unnamed brother in arms removed from play. So I've just got the 2 multi-melter guys remaining. Okay, that was a good hit. It was a very, very good hit, Mike. So well done, good shooting from that thing. Okay, so
Charges. You've made
Wraiths.
the decision easier. It's coming this way.
Yeah, Mike thinks he's reduced this unit down enough. Enough damage has been done with shooting, so the Wraiths will now veer to their left, and they'll go after the bikers and the sergeant across the other side. So going into the combat across there.
Oh, sorry.
8-inch charge, yeah. Mike's declared his charge only into the lieutenant and his friend,
Yeah.
but not the bikers. But then Mike's saying that what he can do is he can then, with the pile-in move, tap into the bikers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tricky, physically tricky to push those models in, but they're all going to get to fight. Mike's included the pile-in move there, so he can go against both the Marines and the bikers. We'll go around the other side of the board, resolve this combat here, but Mike's going to try and gobble up this flank here for the Fists. Mike's going to do the split. So we've seen both examples of Mike here in this game. We've seen Snake Eyes appear with his double ones, and then we've seen the other nickname that Mike has, which is Split Fire Mike. He's done that a number of times. I've been trying to do the opposite, just firing everything at one thing, just to be the antidote here for this. So Wraiths are going to split their attacks.
Yeah, so 3 under these.
And 3 into the backs.
3.
Okay. Which you can do, yeah, base contact and hip tapping.
Contact,
Yeah, all good.
So 4s, re-rolling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, of course, re-rolling.
I want to give me an extra one.
Okay. And these are going into the lieutenant's
Yeah.
squad.
And this will be strength 6, so 3s.
Okay. Ooh, not bad. It's alright. It's good. It's good. That's -1, isn't it?
3, 4, 6. -1, flat 2.
I'll just go straight to 4-ups. Alright, so I'm going to lose. Let's just get this right. I'm going to lose a Marine. Let's roll a 6. Marine's dead. And the next one, the Lieutenant's taken 8 damage. Let's roll a heap of 6s. There's 6 dice. 4 wounds taken with another 2. 4 wounds. 5 wounds taken total. Lieutenant's gone. So wiped out across here.
Did you feel no pains or anything on that?
Done the feel no pains. Yeah, made a good few, but that's it. Lieutenant Mephisto there. Lieutenant Cletus is the name. Dead. Head wound. Fatal. Okay. Wraiths into the bikes next to cause more trouble.
Yeah, so...
We could be looking at a new list here for the Necrons. We'll see how this goes. Early stages here, but so far, so good with the...
I've always read
Wraiths.
Wraiths, even in 9th edition.
They haven't been used on the channel for literally years. They've come out of storage and causing havoc here.
Strength 6, what's toughness 5, aren't they? So 3s.
Yeah, 3s. Nice.
2, 4, 6.
6. It's all going to be 4-ups, so I can just roll up the whole lot. And it's a good roll. 2 come through, which will slay a bike and put 2 wounds on the sergeant. I think that's just the way that works. We live. But now I have to choose where to fight.
Yeah.
Fight here or fight with the Dreadnought. I think the Dreadnought's tough enough. We'll fight here with Chaplain. We'll go against the Scorpec Destroyers. The chance, maybe, to take out and wipe out that squad. There's 2 models left. So we'll turn to the Chaplain. Chaplain Raycross in our hour of need. What a desperate situation he finds himself in. So I'm still leading the unit. I'm +1 to the wound rolls. I think I'm 5 attacks. Mike's checking the card for me here.
For the Chaplain? 5, yep.
Come on. 2s, all of them.
Strength 6.
3s. Yes, 4. 4 at -1.
4 at -1, yep.
4 at 4+. You need to fail all of them. You literally need to fail all 4. No pressure. Ooh, almost did. Right, model slain, 2 wounds on another. This is close, this is close. We can go for the sergeant here, who is Valhalla Field Marshal Robert. Sergeant Robert. He's 4 attacks. Searching for wounds. Come on. Get the hits first.
Reroll.
Thank you. Thank you. And then to wound is +1. 4s with the chainsword. Ooh, go! Whoa, look at that. Go.
4.
Yeah, 4 saves are 4+. You need to roll above average. Do you want it at a time? Too late.
No.
Dead.
Damage is what?
Damage is 1. Oh, your mic could come on. No, he's going to do it. You're joking. Yeah, yeah. That's so annoying. No, you don't need to. You're on 2 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
No, you do. You do. You don't. You do.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh, hang on a second.
No.
You did. Did anyway. Sorry, you failed 2.
Okay, so...
Rewind. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it was 2 failures, wasn't there? You're on 2 wounds, then you, no matter what you do, yeah, you'd need... Sorry, it was me telling you wrong. You didn't need above average. You needed an excellent roll. You needed to pass... Simple
math.
So sorry, but got that wipe out. I think we're still in massive trouble here. Mike's free to fight with the Wraiths across the other side of the board next.
Yeah.
Mike's attacks with 5 of these.
Yeah. You're on the one, just...
So Wraiths great for tying up units. We've seen this in the game here, just pinning this Dreadnought down. But it's expensive enough. I mean, because you're like a 200-point unit, tying down a 200-point unit, but...
No.
But anyway. 6s will be a... Oh, no, sorry, it's not. It's
fives
not.
and
No, it's 5s and 6s straight up wounds. Just the 2.
Yeah.
We'll go for 3-ups. And we pass both just about, so no damage coming through. This Dreadnought is tough. It's Achilles fighting away here. And stabbing with a stick. Nothing coming through. All right. Scorpek Destroyer next, or the Scorpek Lord. Technically, I should be fighting across there. We'll just resolve this one. Scorpek Lord.
Yeah, sure.
And I have said in games of 40k, heroes don't last very long. Valhalla Field Marshal Robert is about to be struck here.
2s, reroll 1s.
You grizzly.
Yeah,
what strength is he now? Strength.
He's not leading the unit, so he's strength 10.
2s?
4 minus 3 damage.
6. Dead. Sorry about this, but he's gone.
Yeah.
And that leaves Chaplain Ray Cross in a bit of bother. 4+ invulnerable save. Or the Emperor. And for... Oh!
Ooh. 6 damage.
Yep. I think I'm 7 wounds. Unless they've changed it on me. God. I think they used back in the day it was 7 wounds for a Primaris bike, but they sort of merged the profiles together. So here's a 5-wound model. Come on, reroll 2 CP. I have to do it for the thematics.
How many did you feel? 3? No.
No. In fact,
6. Yeah. So go ahead.
yeah, so I could do it. Is it worth it though? Is it honestly worth it? Ray says yes. I know Ray says yes. I need those command points. But what good does it do? Except steady the hearts of mankind. Spend it. Hurrah! He's gone. Sorry, I tried, Ray. I tried, but no. Yeah, that's Chaplain Philotus is the name. The leader of the cavalry is the last to fall on this flank. Ouch.
Roll them.
What's this for? Oh, the Xenos dice. So my
this.
original 4 pluses on the Xenos dice would have been blocked 2, and then the command reroll would have been. No, I'm sorry. I have to stick. I'll stick with the yellow dice, but that just shows the difference with the Xenos dice. Okay, all right. So that's the result here. Flanks collapsed on both sides now. Imperial Fists find themselves in massive trouble. All right, so points coming through. It's been healthy enough. 8 points for primaries for the Imperial Fists. That's holding on to this objective at the start of the command phase, and the objective at the back, which is worth 3. 5 for each one on the flanks. So 8 in total. 5 points for attempting target, which we chose the objective across there. Mike's captured it well and truly. Puts Mike on 33 points to 3. It is a really impressive score here from the Necrons, and Imperial Fists have struggled. So, turn comes to an end here for the Necrons. It's been a good innings from them, there's no doubt about that. Space Marines have taken heavy casualties. We've caused some. We've wiped out some units. We'll press on. Turn 3 for the Imperial Fists here. Their captain remains alive, and I think he's going to just go for glory here. We'll go on to the third turn of the game for the Space Marines coming up next. Right, so movement here for the Space Marines on their turn 3. So we can pick up some points. We're going to pick up 3 for holding the home objective. I've made moves here as well. We're going to try and go after these 2 objectives if we can. So extend battle lines, big incentive to do it. Hold the home objective and then one of the objectives in no man's land. Overwhelming force, destroy an enemy unit on an objective. Over moment placed on those Wraiths. Bunker at the ready, these at the ready. This gun can see across here as well with the Tech Marine. Then pushing forwards with the captain, he'll press on with his mission. Just 2 Battle Brothers next to him. That's Battle Brother Dylan Moore, and then Sam Hermes with him as well. So Brother Hermes with Captain Parmenion. Dreadnought holding in close combat. I've moved this round to grab this objective. It's OC2, so now we have it, but we'll try and gun these things down as well. That is movement done. Shooting phase next. Multi-melter shots into those Wraiths. 4s. Ugh. 1 hit. Oh, reroll for Oath of Moment. And it helps. Raise to wound. Triple 6. So that was the damage roll. 4+ invulnerable saves. Triple 4. Weird dice, man. That's insane.
And I'm also going to make them
do what?
Read Canoptek unit.
Oh,
He's
a student of the...
Not within 12 inches, cannot be shot.
Playing that now. Right, yes, I've shot you, and Mike's going to shut down everything else on the board from shooting at him. That's mad. And it costs you a CP.
Yeah, 1 CP. Select a Canoptek unit from your army.
Very good.
At the end of the phase, it cannot be selected as a target of ranged attack. The attacking model, unless the attacking model is within 12 inches.
Very powerful. Exciting times for Necron players. I haven't looked at the whole Codex, but what we've seen here, we've got some amazing combinations. Stratagem's very, very strong.
Well, considering I only read this morning, so forgive me if there's 1 or 2 things I've overlooked.
No, but it's good.
Back and forward, and
it's looking
that's
good.
Pretty tasty.
Yeah, impressive. All right. So we'll shoot these into the Necron warriors. Yeah, we'll just go for normal shooting. Okay, so heavy bolters. In 2s because we sat still. 6s popping a bonus. Trying to win on 2s because we're 3s to wound strength 5 and then sat still. Imperial Fists +1 to the wound roll. Can't complain. 6 come through. -1. Cover, yes. So 4s on 6 dice.
Yep, 4s.
Good dice roll. 2 dead. And then regular shooting from the remaining 3, which will be another 6 shots. 2s again. 2s again. -1 again. So 4 saves of 4+.
No AP on it, no?
There is, but then cover,
okay,
yeah.
So 4.
Well done again. Superb dice roll, just 1. Dragonaut's going to fire everything it has into them. Yeah. I think strength 9. We don't need to supercharge. -3. Straight through the armor. No. Hazardous. I didn't roll hazardous last turn. Took a wound. I didn't roll hazardous on turn 1 either. That's okay.
It's D3.
D3.
For vehicle.
Yeah. So straight 3. We're all caught up now, but we've caused ourselves more destruction there. So we'll not learn a lesson, and we'll go hazardous just for the scrub the cover on those. Just get the AP -4. So we'll go for number of shots. 6. Vengeance. 7. Yeah. But not just out of a bracket, so we're on 3s. -1 for shooting out the close combat, -1 for shooting at Mike, so it's stacked. It doesn't stack, so we're looking at 4s. Come on. Yeah. 3s. If all these wound, it's a wipeout. No. Nothing I can do. 2 dead though. 2 dead. Damage 2. Damage 3.
From the front, yeah.
These 2.
Yeah.
So now, Mike, yeah. So my remaining weapons, I've got to try and take out that last model. So we'll go for D3 shots with the Icarus. 3. 4s. 3s. 1. 2's actually anti-fly. This is -1. Cover. 4s. 50-50 chance. Ah, blocked. Gatling. Give me strength. It's not heavy. 4s. 2 6s, it'll be over. No. Strength 5, toughness 5. 2 saves of 3 up. Starting on 4s, +1 for cover.
Yeah.
I'm in pain. Fragstorm's gone over here because of the range. D6 plus the 1. 4s. Wound comes through. Normal save of 3+. Passing them all. And I think that is it for firepower from this thing. So shooting finished and 1 model remains. Which means we didn't destroy a unit on top of an objective. So that makes him redundant. I can't shoot into there because I'm not actually not a vehicle. I'm just mounted, but that's it. Okay. Yeah, tough one. 2 hits have come through across here, same target as last time. 1 wound comes through. Michael goes to the 4+ invulnerable save. It's infuriatingly useful to have that, but that makes it through, and that will most likely kill 1 unless you roll a 1. Failed. And +1 damage on top of that as well. So 1 more feel no pain. Oh, a wound caused. Okay, right. Back onto the model that keeps getting back up again. I don't like that skull pick lord. I'm going to shoot it in with the bunker. 2 crack shots. Come on. Hit and hit. Good, because remain stationary. We're now looking for
Toughness
6, is he? 7. That's going to be 3s to win then. Come on. No! Yep. Give me them Xenos dice. Even better. I won't use them. I'll stick with the fists here because Imperial Fists is loyalty and I can't move around from one set of dice to the next. Now looking for heavy bolters. Trying to wind him on 5s. 1 comes through at -1, bit of cover in between. And blocks on a 6, no problem at all. Alright, so Scorpic Lord happily standing there, taking the damage, or no damage actually coming through. Charges next, Captain Parmenion. He's outnumbered, outgunned, outclassed in this game, but he shall charge the Wraiths nonetheless. And in he goes on a 9. Alright, so we've got a charge taking place. Alright, so charge taking place. Captain Parmenion's gone in. We'll zoom in so you can see. I mean, look, it's epic stuff. He knows his doom, but he charges anyway. For dawn. For glory. For the Emperor. So, I think that's where we'll go in. That's where we'll fight. That's where we'll die. And that's where we'll get back up again with Captain Parmenion. That's where he's going to be, I think, for the rest of the battle, fighting on that objective. Fighting against a foe that repairs itself back into existence. We just have to fight anyway. Well, he can't complain. He'd be a hypocrite, wouldn't he? Because he's getting back up on a 2.
Yeah.
So, can't complain. So, we'll go for the fist then, first of all. The Relic Fists. No, sorry, it's not a Relic Fist. It's a Power Fist with him. 5 attacks. In 2s. 3s. 3 saves of 4+. Each one's damage 2. So you can bring one of these things down. Got one.
Yeah.
4 wounds total. Dead.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Okay, 1 gone. Leaves 5. We'll go for the extra attacks with the Relic Chainsword. 2s. 5s. Got 1. -1. 4 up. Blocked that one. Well done. All right, managed to bring one of them down. Then his Battle Buddy brothers. 3s. With their close combat weapons. 5s. A wound comes through. Normal save of 3+. And blocks okay. All right, so that's my attacks done. Mike can now crowd around, go for his attacks. Oh, I missed with 4. We've got, over the moment, 4 more saves. Combat knives drawn. And a wound sneaks in. Okay, 1 wound caused. Relic Chainsword missed.
Yep.
Missed anyway. And a fist missed.
Yeah.
I think it did. Hits. Wounds. And the blocked. Alright, so even if it didn't, it's blocked anyway. That's all good. We're all square. Mike can now make his attacks back with 5 raves, so they're in pretty good condition across here. So is there a stratagem you can use for devastating wounds?
4, 5. No, I need to have a
Cryptek.
Cryptek with me. It's a
only here.
Wait.
Oh no.
1 Cryptek or Canoptek unit from your army, wholly within your army's power matrix. Yes.
Yes.
Saving the 2 CP for. I'm glad.
I reminded him. It's a friendly game. As much as these two factions, you can imagine these two factions utterly hate each other. This is my Necron army, but I'm growing in contempt for them, the way they behave themselves in this game. Mike's relishing it here, he loves it. He moved his own Necron army along, and now he's back into the Necron swing of things here and enjoying it. He's even offering suggestions of models and units to add to the force here. So Mike's in Necron land at the moment. He's turning into a Necron.
Yes. 4's re-rolling.
Okay. Next time I'll turn up with chrome dice. Go. 4s for hits. There's a lot of wounds to work through, though. These eradicators are 3 wounds each. Oh, but there's a 666. You just killed 1.
No. This is
Oh, trying to wound.
to hit.
Oh, wounding. You're rerolling your hit rolls
Reroll
because you're in your matrix. Ugh.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to wound.
I'm trying to win. So
Strength 6.
Strength 6. Yeah.
Yeah, forced wound. 6s are amazing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
just the 1.
Okay. However, it's still only.
It's not that great, no. AP -1.
AP -1, 2 damage.
Oh, but the 2 damage times. 2 wounds have actually come through.
Yeah.
Block 2. It's enough to kill bodyguard outright.
Yeah.
Apologies. Are you saying? Oh no, it is correct to remove a whole model because it's not mortal wounds anymore. It's devastating, which is so model slain, and that model had a name.
Oh,
that tag fell off.
Oh, it did. Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore, Brother Moore's gone. Died fighting next to his captain. It's the best way to go. Okay. That grisly fight will continue. We all know what's going to happen, but Captain Parmenion fights on. Bit out of sync, Mike fighting across there. It doesn't matter. It's Mike can go across there with his. It's all good. Still fighting with 5. Just can't overwhelm them. Mike's repairing too effectively here.
Yeah, so this will be 4's reroll on 1 just because I'm outside my matrix.
Yeah.
There's a 1 there.
Okay, looking good.
Yeah.
That one's a hit there. Okay.
And then 5s and
6s again. 2.
2.
Sneaked in. 2 damage becomes 1.
Yeah.
Puts me in my bracket now, down to 4. Did I roll a hazardous? Don't think I did for the 3rd round of shooting. Okay. Fighting back with 5 attacks. Need 4s this time. Needing 2s. 2 come through. 4 plus invulnerable saves. 1 makes it through. There's 3 damage. Wound has already been taken. Model slain. Unless Mike rolls for no pains, which of course he does not this time. Oh,
Not this time.
So model is slain for about the 3rd time in this game.
Yeah, I was going to come back.
He's going to come back again. Okay. Can't complain. That's the way the Necrons operate. It's end of turn. I think everything's resolved here. You can see the Imperial Fists have just been drained of their resources here. They're looking weak on the board. here. Necrons, just with that, you get to the middle point in the game, the Necrons just keeping their repairs going, and they tip the scales in their favour. So we'll give you an idea on the score now. So points coming through. Imperial Fists are off the mark. We've picked up 3 points to the home objective. 5 points because we completed Extend Battle Lines. We had our home objective. We did capture this one in the end. Blew the models away. We didn't destroy an enemy unit on objective. It's increasingly looking more and more difficult to do. So I've dumped that one. So we've got 2 new secondaries coming through next turn. So 11 points to 33. Mike's well ahead. One more turn, I think, should secure things for him, no problem. We'll go on to turn 4 for the Necrons coming up next. Right, we're pressing on to shooting here. Movement's been done. Cards drawn is defend strongholds. Very suitable for Mike. Aerodynal, he's cleared the middle of the board, so he's going to pick up points for that. 5 points picked up for the control of that objective across there. 3 points picked up for that one, so points flowing in nice and healthy. Necron Warriors pushing through this direction. Aerodynal, the Hexmark Destroyer's gone into the middle, making an advanced move. You can see the Scorpec Lord has moved around the corner to join that close combat against Captain Parmenion. Wraiths only too happy to carry on their close combat. And for the third, fourth time, back up with 4 wounds remaining. Reanimation protocols, restoring wounds with him back onto that model, so brilliant work. And then Tomb Blades restoring a model, moving around, but being careful about Overwatch to gun this thing down. And the Bunker did an Overwatch free of charge and missed the Scorpec Lord. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. So just on shooting phase, lots happened already. Devastating wounds coming through from these. They shoot and chop stuff up, and they build themselves back down to 1 wound left. Across the other side, they shoot and they've destroyed my Eradicator, and they put 2 wounds on Parmenion himself as well. So the Wraiths, they're such a good unit. They've been missed from the channel for a while, and they've come back with absolute vengeance here. And then we've seen firepower from... No, we haven't done those yet, actually.
Yeah, we did.
We did. 1 wound.
1 wound. Right,
so we're down to the Canoptek Doomstalkers. They sit there silently at the back, firing away. Here we go. That's the number of shots. 6 plus 1 plus 1. So you're on 8 shots coming through. Need 3s. It's re-rollable because Mike sits like a happy chicken in his matrix.
Yes.
Okay. 2s to wounds. Heartbreaking. Oh, I have my revenge against these Necrons. 7.
-3, flat 3.
I am Captain Parmenion, and I will have my revenge. I'm looking for... Well, what's the minus? It's 3, isn't it?
3.
It's only 5s. Yeah, 4 dead. We'll leave a heavy bolter and lose the rest. Ouch. I thought this was one of my indestructible units. The antidote to the Black Legion 10-man Terminator squad, but they've been humbled here by the Necrons. Just 1 remains.
The next one.
Yes, into the lone guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. This is for the wipeout. D6 number of shots. 3 and 1. 4 shots. Okay. Oh, rerollable.
Yeah.
2's to win. This could be it. Dead. Oh. Heavy intercessors removed. OC0. We've lost that objective as well, and I think that's going to be the end of the game here. We'll just keep going. I think Mike wants to choppy in close combat.
So I think I've got a charge here.
Scorpec Lord. In he goes. I think he does something on the charge.
Yep.
Oh.
2 to 5, so there's D3 on a 6, it's D3 plus 3.
Go.
Oh. So D3.
Duh.
For 3.
3 wounds.
Puts him to 5 wounds.
Captain Parmenion, yeah. He's got 1 wound left.
Oh.
Brave soldier, though, fighting away. That's what we want him to do. Preferably with friends, though. Okay. Straight with your attacks, yeah. Go ahead, so fine.
Choose. And
then...
2s?
You charged. You're rerolling hit rolls with built-in ability. Unless it's for the unit, no.
Just for the unit.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. 3 hits. Probably 3s to win.
Strength 10.
Toughness 6 for Gravis, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1.
Yeah. After I do it.
Blocked on a 4+ invuln save. We live. I'll pick a combat, which I'll go for the Dreadnought across here. 5 attacks. It's just this grind here. 4 saves. 4 saves
yeah.
of 4+ across here, yeah. To make it through, so you've got Feel No Pains of 6 dice, trying to save a model here. 6 dice, 5 pluses. Got him, just about. It's a 4-win model, so we'll take him down again. Okay.
So 4 failed, so 3 damage each, yeah. So.
Okay, Mike's free to fight back. I would say he'll fight with the Wraiths first across the other side to try and take out the last wound on Captain Parmenion.
2, 3, 4, 5. 4's rerolling.
Captain's on his own now. Yeah, rerolling because of your matrix.
Okay, and then strength 6, toughness 6.
Toughness 6, yeah, 4s.
Yep. 5, 6.
Oh no. Each one's damaged 2.
Yep.
Gone. Captain Parmenion is slain, or knocked to the ground at least. I do have the special rule for him, which is 100% worth it. Indomitable Fury, I think it's called. So, let's just see what it says here. The first time the bearer is destroyed, roll 1d6 at the end of the phase. Once all fighting's done, or 2 up, you get back up. As close as possible to where it was destroyed, not within engaged range of enemy units, with its 4 wounds remaining. It's an amazing roll. Very, very suitable for the captain. Okay. Mike can then go to... Well, Parmenion doesn't get to fight, so Mike can now fight here. Searching for a wound to bring this Dreadnought down, finally, over on this flank.
How many's left? 4?
4 left.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4's reroll once.
Yeah, because Mike's operating outside of his matrix zone. Okay.
5s and 6s.
3, 4.
Just 1, please.
Dead. Come on, reroll.
2 CP
2
left.
CP. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. See if we detonate. We don't. It's alright. But target destroyed. Dreadnought down. Dreadnought down. Dreadnought's gone. Who fought so nobly? Paint Licker's Paint Pot got involved in a vicious close combat for much of the battle, but finally succumbing to the Wraiths over on this flank. Took a lot of effort from them to do it, but they tied that Dreadnought down, distracting it, keeping it away from the main advance across the board. I would say with the Fist, I did get distracted. I didn't push forwards. Mike's initial strike, which went fast and deep in against the Imperial Fists, pulled resources away, and then the Fists were just pulled in different directions by this Necron army, which is a good sign here for the tactics from them, looking strong enough on the board. Captain Parmenion decides that he shall clamber back to his feet in this game. He does get back up with his 4 wounds remaining. He might sit right in the middle there, maybe, if he can keep an inch away from everybody. Tight enough, but looks like he maybe can. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, Mike's happy enough. So Parmenion rises to his feet. I think I'll just hurl insults at the Necrons and storm off, vowing to come back and fight them another day. Grudge match. I think so. Let us know in the comments section if you think that too. Either with this army or as both sides push towards 2,000 points. Necrons can fulfill 2,000 points, no problem. And there's much learnt here in this initial game with the new Codex and this new Canoptek Court Detachment, which has been mightily impressive here. So Necrons looking particularly good. And if that's just one of the formations with the stratagems, which look really good as well, it looks like the Necrons are headed in a very good direction indeed. So encouraging stuff for them. Imperial Fists, we've just had reinforcements arrive. So there's lots of practice to do with those, lots of tactics to work on and getting the units to work together and so on. There's no real panic with the Fists. And it's not that our units are no good, it's just that we tactically got caught out, pulled in different directions. And so that's shown the competence of Mike's command here in this game. So well done to him. and his Necron buddies. So we'll call the game there. Narrative, we'll leave it. Captain Parmenion's, what's he got left to command? A bunker, a tech marine, who's just sat there the whole game on his seat, on his armchair, and then this thing that's got 2 wins left, the ATV, so there's no point carrying on here. We'll leave it at this stage. It'll be a clear victory here for the Necrons. They'll celebrate here for their deeds on the battlefield. They've done very well indeed. So Patreons at silver level, it's Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Miniature Matt, and Ross Caldwell. Massive thanks to them for their support at silver level. So units of the game next. I think there'll be a number of contenders for both sides, especially the Necrons. Okay, units of the game for both sides. I'm struggling for the Fists, to be honest. I'll go for Achilles, the Dreadnought, for his durability in this game. He stood his ground across here and held up the Wraiths, even though he was held up for moving further up the board. But for his survivability, I've got to give credit to him for that. For the Necrons, lots of contenders, but surely it must go to the Wraiths. Both units have done well. That unit there did well. This unit across here, absolutely superb. Proved impossible to shift. Dangerous enough in close combat against everything. Even if the process was quite slow against the Dreadnought, still they managed to overwhelm their target and destroy it, tying up that vital unit for the Fists throughout the battle. And nice combination, having your Cryptek added in. The ability to infiltrate was superb as well to get that initial strike. There'll be a unit to watch when you're deploying your army, because you know you have a unit that could pounce on you. Mike will probably deploy them last, so that you don't know where they're going to be set up and to pounce in and so on. The durability is superb. They're going to be very, very hard to shift them with a single turn of firepower close combat because of the number of wounds, the toughness, the invulnerable save, the ability to repair and so on. Just makes them 5+ for no pain. The ability to stop firepower over 12 inches away.
Over 12 inches away.
Tough as boots, these. So you can expect, I think, to see Wraiths. I've been looking for, there's been an issue with the Necrons lacking fast counterpunch close combat type units. I think we found the answer in the form of the Wraiths, and perhaps a new detachment to run in the form of the Canoptek Court. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel. There is the bonus battle report available on YouTube channel membership. You can tune in and see that over on membership. Just join at Aspect Warrior level or above, and you can gain access to all the bonus content that we have for channel members. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.